this working? Oh, I see volume bars moving. How's that sounding to anyone? I have to assume it's okay, now that I can actually see it working. Okay, good! I only talked for like a whole chunk of time, completely silently. It's totally fine. It's fine. It's on par with having issues with this just completely shutting down my laptop a couple times. Today is tough for no reason. Like I don't even know how I would do that, Jay. That's how little I know. So it's been a fun morning already. I woke up later than I wanted to, and then I just had a hard time getting started. And then when I tried to get started, the game was like, we're just gonna explode your laptop a couple times. I was like, cool. And then I finally got it to work for long enough for me to change the settings so that it seems like it's not exploding my computer. And then now it's trying to silence me. This laptop doesn't want me to be heard, which is outrageous. Because I have so many important things to say, like, oh, hello, I like badgers. I committed so hard. So I wouldn't be surprised if this all exploded again later. Just let me know. Not playing your games, Jay. Playing Pentiment. Hello. Wonderful, exciting game that I've been so excited for. I'm not playing on Xbox either. I am on my laptop. Your mic isn't working. That didn't sound Cockney mic issues. What can I say? I'm just too American. Okay. I know, I don't know why it says Xbox. I mean, presumably you could be doing, like, Game Pass stuff, but it's weird because I'm doing this through Steam. Unclear. Very, it's made by Xbox? Okay. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I don't ever remember these kinds of things. I simply see pretty game and try to play, so thank you for actually knowing some things. Alright. Hey, what if we played a game? What if we tried it? What if we see if it explodes my computer when I actually try to play it? Oh boy. Spearheaded by the dude who made New Vegas. Awesome. I think we're gonna go with the fucked up font. I'm gonna be reading anyway, so it shouldn't bother anybody but me. I just feel like from what I've heard about this, it adds a lot to have the different font types, so we'll let it be as stylized as it wants to be. Wonderful. Okay. My screen is dusty, which I can suddenly tell because my game is so dark. Excuse me. Excuse the motorcycle outside. Jesus Christ. Oh boy, I have a weird rock. Move stone, press stone. It, like, legitimately is really slow to move. What am I doing with it? Press. I don't know why we're doing this, but we sure are doing it. Oh no! Gotta be honest, this seems bad to do. Hello? I am barely starting it. God, am I really supposed to erase this whole page? This feels blasphemous. It's also weirdly difficult. Oh boy. I'm committing terrible crimes. Oh, is that sufficient? Did I deface the book sufficiently? If you do erase it all, you only get the bad ending. Fuck. Like, you have no respect for our game. Pentiment! pretty this is. Look at that fucked up frog. God, illuminated art is so cool. It's the best little messed up creatures. No, not math. Better not be any goddamn math in this game. I swear. Wow, those are some fucked up fingers, actually. Questionable. Maths. The only thing worse than one math is two maths. Holy Roman Empire, April 1518. Is that us, or...? Yeah. An artist sleeps. An artist's mind. Wow. This is what I'm dreaming. And the abbot said to me, Andreas. Ooh. I don't want you distracting the sisters in the library. Up to the devil's work again, are you? Don't encourage him, says Beatrice. I didn't even see Beatrice. Devotion to one's work can yield... Socrates! Yeah, what the fuck? Devotion to one's work can yield pleasures of the mind superlative to those of the body. Saint Grobian. Either you need to spend time with more exciting lovers, or I need to learn how to work the Socrates way. Can I click on that? No. How do you reply to the abbot, Andreas? Prester John. Oh my god, I keep thinking people are, like, in the background. That's what comes of being painterly, I suppose. I said it's not my fault that God made me this handsome. Hee 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 hee. You're insufferable. Thanks, ma'am. Apparently this is all very accurate outside of the main plot, so to speak. All the characters, dates, events are actual history. Yeah, I'm hyped about this being really nerdy and accurate to like you said, to some extent. Socrates. Alas, this Christian faith views desire less favorably than I did in my time. Oh, I think I really am dreaming. It said I was asleep. I'm dreaming about hanging out with Socrates. Oh. Perhaps this longing for you will instill in them a greater appreciation for beauty. Right, try telling that to the abbot next time, Andreas. Hee hee. Despite the abbot's ire, you must endure. Soon you will have finished both the abbot's work as well as your masterpiece. And then you will return to Nuremberg, where marriage and your new life as a master await you. I feel like I should be able to click these, but it didn't seem like it was letting me. Oh! Here we go. Nuremberg. Free imperial city of the Holy Roman Empire, major trade center, city of arts, including printing. And look at this! Look at this little man! Wonderful. Okay, so maybe I didn't do it right the first time, or maybe it's only certain things. Yes, marriage to someone who you've never met, hardly ideal. Well, the alternative is becoming a philosopher. Oh, Jesus, then you should definitely get married. Is she pretty at least? See, can I click Jesus? Nope. That's what my brother said in his letter, but maybe he's just trying to lift my spirits. The small portrait they sent was lovely, but we artists can be flatterers. Or oh, who knows, that's why I'm not doing it anyway. I mean, I'm not into an arranged marriage. But let's go for the flatterer's comment. It's growing late. The wheel of time stops for no man, Andreas. I fear you must leave us. Ah, true, your majesty. Will you visit us again soon? Go with hopefully, but it's out of my control, your majesty. As are many things, trust in Providence. Grobian, please see Andreas safely home. Of course, your majesty. Until next time, Andreas. Until next time, your majesty. I love that I just have like a cool little crew I hang out with in my dreams. Pay no mind to the other fools and trains. Wow. Is that man's just licking the boat? That's gross. I never do. Ow! Got stepped on by a fool. At least I would if they'd stop stepping on my feet. Watch where you're going. Hee hee, they're fools, Andreas. No point in trying to teach them anything. Wonderful. Wonderful. I know old John wants you to endure the abbot shit, but since I take you home, I get the last word. Don't let him run you ragged, boy. Do I want to not be pushed around? Be middle ground. Or be stepped on? We'll go with it. I won't let him push me around. Let's dream. That's what I like to hear. Jesus Christ. I'm getting bashed. Gah! Would you please stop? He won't stop. I give up. Take me home, Grobian. As you wish, Andreas. Oh boy. Good morning, Ursula. Thanks for poking with a fucking stick. Guamander! Adorable. The dude getting punched was enjoying it. Yeah, I think everyone but me liked that. Alright, time to get up! Time... Oh, wow, look at me. Alright, The Baron, April 1518. A few more pages back to the Abbey. I don't know what that means. I guess we can read. A few more pages. Prime, hour 6, another day, another few pages for the abbot, and hopefully a few for myself. I need to get across town and head up to the abbey so I can start work at the scriptorium! Oh boy. So many places. I don't think I know anybody yet. Okay. Brother Piero of Verona, artist of Kiersau Abbey, known for his kindness and helpful nature. Brother Piero is also respected as a master painter, specializing in works of extraordinary color. Who's my glossary of anything? Only Nuremberg. Okay. And what's this? It's me! Look at me. Alright. Don't know what any of the rest of these are. Okay. Is this the map again? Okay, that's just directly to the map. That is just fun for me. Maybe if I have anything to look at, it'll be there. Alright, let's look at my room. The Picatrix, Key of Solomon, the Hepatamaran, Prior Ferret, God, I can't read, and that was gone before I was done. Prior Freen keeps giving me all of these books to read. Can I click that? Yeah, look at that messed up finger. Okay, so I think that's just what he looks like. Look at these cats! Look at them! Wonderful. Okay. I really should clean this up. Never! Go to bed. Oh no, I'm not tired yet. Anything else? I don't think so. Okay. Let's go. Ursula! She's so cute. That's just going upstairs. Andre... Wonderful. Fantastic. Love you, Ursula. Great. I guess I probably can WASD instead of clicking, but... Clara! Good morning, Andreas. Did you sleep well? Quite well, ordinary, not well. Okay, let's be real. I didn't sleep well. Not well, but there's nothing to be done about it now. Oh, I'm sorry, Andreas. I can change the straw in the mattress if you'd like. Oh, no. We're not making her do extra work. Don't trouble yourself. Well, I'll look into it after I've cleaned in here and taken care of Ursula. Can I learn more about Ursula? It's just her little face. She's so cute! I don't want you to be uncomfortable in our home. Anyway, I know you'll be B? D, it looks like. Oh, cute! That's cute! This is a good game. Anyway, I know you'll be off to the Abbey, so I packed you some food. Almonds, cheese, and some of the rye you like from the Albans. Thanks! Otto wanted me to ask you if you'd join him for dinner at the Abbey. These fucked up fingers. Alright, a guy who looks like that. Eva, Otto stopped by? Yes, around dawn. Okay, are we done talking or are you giving me my food? Thank you. Here you are, Andreas. Too kind of you, many thanks. Master Andreas, if it wouldn't be too much trouble, could we... Would it be too much trouble if you paid next month's rent today? Yeah, Otto probably is. Oh boy, do I have money? Oh, and if we raised it by 2 groschen? A type of thick silver coin minted throughout the Holy Roman Empire, groschen are typically worth 12 pfennigs, but may be minted at different values. Man. Do I even have money? I hate to ask, but we're behind on our taxes at the... I assume that's gonna change to Abbey. That's so cute. 2 months behind. Peter's losing his hair over it. Even more than usual, I mean. How bald is Peter? Oh, he's hiding it. I want to find out what this does. I'm not sure how to respond to this. Rent wasn't due until the beginning of May. Be generous. Oh, cool. My different dream people are telling me what to do. Right, be generous, Andreas. You can spare the money and it will ease their burden. You must take the consequences of inaction into account. What is this shit? Don't they pay taxes every year? Why is this falling onto you to fix? If I can afford it, then that's fine. On the other hand, she might think she can keep asking me for advances on rent. I mean, let's go for it. Let's do the wishy-washy answer so it's not like, oh yeah, totally, whatever. But we'll just see, we'll do it. Or I suppose that's not out of the question. Yes, I think I can manage that. We're so grateful, truly, Andreas. I apologize again for asking. It's just awful to be stuck in such a position. Our taxes get harder to pay every year. Peter works hard, but it just never seems like it's enough. St. Luke bless you for helping us out. Show me St. Luke. Christian evangelist and patron saint of artists and physicians, often represented by a winged ball. Look at all these creatures. Okay. Speaking of St. Luke, how is your masterpiece coming along? It's been 2 months now, hasn't it? Slowly, I'm afraid. Most of my days are spent doing work for the Abbey. It's only during the Divine Office that Prior... Is it Ferenc? How am I going to say this man's name? Oh, oops. Reasonable restriction, but slow going. The City Council doesn't require it to become a master, making it mostly to show clients and for my own sake. And yes, when I do finish, I will go back to Nuremberg, will I remarry, and open a workshop of my own. From Nuremberg to a university and now traveling the world as an artist. What a life you have ahead of you, Master Andreas. Ardrius, how dare you? Yes, I suppose it does feel like I'm starting a new chapter in my life after a few missteps, some wandering a little too much fun. We'll go a few missteps. It must be rather frightening starting all over again. It is, but I know now that this is what I want to do. I don't owe my family shit. Oh, this will be remembered. Ooh. I'm gonna drink some water, excuse me. Not many people get to decide that. Certainly not anyone in Tazing. Anyway, I don't know anything about art, but I've seen you sketch such beautiful things in your little book. Your masterpiece must be wonderful. I bet it's blank as shit. It's getting there. Hard work will get you all the way. That's what my father used to say, rest his soul. God rest his soul. Now I have to get back to my own work. Have a good day at the Abbey, Andreas, and we'll see you after Vespers for summer. Supper. I can't read. Vespers, monastic hour at dusk, one of the major prayer hours. It is followed by supper. Hell yeah. Not tonight, but thank you. Klaus Drucker invited me over for supper. I hate that some of these... Okay. The red underlines I can click on. I'm forgetting which ones I couldn't click on, but I'll figure it out eventually. Of course, please say hello to the Druckers for us. Of course, until later, Clara. Alright. Let's get out of here. Oh, they're little vegetables. Oh, she's forever slicing the same slice. No wonder it's so hard to work. I love this man. Yeah, let's talk to Peter, who's losing his hair. Andreas. Oh, is that all he has to say to me? That's it? Okay, fine. Ill Peter? Bless you. God bless you. Andreas. Oh yes, Andreas. These nasty fly-ridden pigs. This weather's been god-awful. This town's gone to shit since my days. Are things different when you were young, or don't think townfolk can do much about that? Let's go that. Fuck this guy. Why is he so salty? Well, of course they wouldn't know how to do anything now. No one follows the old ways anymore. The old abbot didn't bother us much about our customs. He didn't mind if we left a little offering to Percha? To keep the skies clear, the weather fair. Can I click on this one? Yes. Alright. Pagan goddess of the Alps, associated with animals and spinning wool. She is still invoked by some Christians in Austria, Switzerland, Bavaria, and Swabia? Alright. Matthews knew that. Christ was in our hearts, even if the white lady's name was on our lips. Let's see. Got the church banned all observances of pagan gods, ill Peter. What sort of old customs? I thought St. Moritz protected Tazing. I think it won't let me just click that through here. It'll make it my choice. You think that spirits have been fouling the weather since no one follows the customs anymore. I kind of want to know what they used to do. The kind that scare away witches and keep spirits from calling storm clouds over our farms. The saints weren't the first to watch over Tassing. My father knew that. Old Rarnig Kemper knew that. Rannig Kemper, the late husband of Otilia, who I don't think I've seen yet. Look at this fucking rocket cat. I think it's a dog, is very upset by that. That bastard abbot may not like it, but some of us keep the traditions alive. I want to know what they are. I also want him to be chill, because I ain't ratting on no pagans. But I want to know what it is. When you get up in the night to take a piss, go around the right side of the house and never go back the same way. That way the witches don't steal your soul. Oh, how interesting. Cough, cough. Poor ill Peter. I should go. Alright, God bless you. Ill Peter! Can I keep going this way? No, I can't. Ill Peter! It's a lot faster to move using the WASD, but I like clicking. Big Jorg! Morning, Andreas. Morning, Big Jorg. How's it going? You working today? Just taking a rest for a bit. Dad's still in the field. He hit a big rock with a plow, and it took me Lord knows how long to pull it out. You off to the Abbey? Every day but Sunday. Right. Thank God for Sundays. Smells like a storm's coming, no? Just smells like fresh alpine air to me. You've been traveling too much. Where was it you spent your Wanderaja? Oh boy. You can tell me how to pronounce things. Wandering years during which a journeyman, artist, or craftsman travels far and wide to improve their skills. What is happening here? What is this? Oh my god. Where was it you spent your wander before you came to Tassing? Ooh. Ooh, pick a background. Alright, Basil Andreas knows some Italian and French and can reference cultural touchstones from Basel and nearby Bern, Zurich, and Freiburg. Low Countries, Andreas knows some Dutch and French and can reference cultural touchstones from Antwerp, Bruges, and Ghent. Italy. Andreas knows Italian, a little Greek, and can reference cultural touchstones. I can't say that damn word. From Florence, Venice, and Milan. I mean, I don't know enough about history or locations to know what this really means for me. I think I'm tempted to go Italy. Fuck it, let's be from Italy. I don't know what this will mean for me, but we're doing it. Italy, Florence for a while, but Venice and Milan as well. Can I learn about these places? Okay, good. Venice, one of the most powerful republics on the Italian peninsula, sitting on the northwest coast of the Adriatic Sea. Venice is a major center for commerce and art in southern Europe. It also has the sick rabbit and the sick frog. Florence, home to the powerful Medici family who ruled the city for centuries. Florence is known for its artistic patronage, hosting artists and thinkers including Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, Botticelli, and Machiavelli. Milan, one of the largest cities in Europe, Milan was once a major city-state in the Italian peninsula before becoming part of the Spanish Habsburg Empire. It is an economic and cultural power due to its position along the central trade routes. I'm gonna drink more water, excuse me, now that I know how cool and smart I am. Oh boy. I had to put my water I could probably move my water. This is unimportant. I put my water in a weird spot because my desk is a weird mess. It's not like small, but it's too small for what I'm trying to do with it right now. It's fine. Italy, no wonder your senses are dull. You've been down there too long. Spend enough time in these mountains and you'll be able to smell the storm coming. How long will that take? Man, even I can't write. Unbelievable. 10, 15 years? I don't think I have that long, Big Yorg. What'd you spend all that time in Italy doing anyway? Other than art, I mean. Oh. Ooh! Hedonist. Andreas seeks out pleasure wherever he goes. He is extremely social and quite experienced in all of the enjoyable vices of the world. Craftsman, lives to work and dedicates all of his time to art. Bookworm. Andreas spends all of his non-working free time finding and reading as many books as he possibly can. Rapscallion! Andreas has a penchant for getting involved in petty schemes, pranks, minor crimes, and fistfights. Businessman. I already know we're not picking businessman. Devotes much of his time to self-promotion, optimizing business expenses, making investments, and balancing his books. Rapscallion sounds fun. Bookworm is real. Craftsman sounds nice because it would be good to just care about your art, and Hedonist sounds like too much for me. What is the rapscallion image? It's a fist. Okay, it looked weird. I was looking at it the wrong way. Damn. Damn. I don't know what to pick. I feel like it'll be boring if I pick Bookworm. And it might be boring if I pick Craftsman, but Rapscallion also seems like a lot. Does anyone still here want to help me pick? Nobody's still here, just me by myself. Choosing my terrible fate. God, this makes me feel like I'm gonna end up playing this again. Let's... Oh, fuck it. Fuck it. Let's just see how goofy it can get. Getting into trouble. I got involved in a scheme or two, a bit of mischief, more than a few brawls. Street fighting is sort of a pastime on the Italian peninsula, just a little fun, really. Sounds like a strange way to pass the time, Andreas. Anyway, I have to get going. Jorg, let's go! Dad's already acting like I'm taking too long, even though I did all the work to get that rock out. See you later, Andreas. Until later. No, I made myself a troublemaker! Andres. Ow! Andreas, good timing. Do you have a moment to lend me a hand? Yeah, fuck it, let's help him. Wonderful! I've got too many irons in the fire. Or rather, horseshoes. I miscounted how many I put in, now I need a hand, else oh god, I can't read. It's not helping me that sometimes things are literally spelled wrong for a minute. Else they'll overheat and I won't be able to work on the metal. Here, take the shoe and the tongs. Oh god. Put the hot part of the shoe on the anvil and I'll hit it with the hammer. Whoa. Oh. Wait, what? Yeah, to be honest, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh. Okay. I'm doing a bad job helping you, I'm so sorry. Whoa. Oh god. Oh no. This is weirdly difficult. I'm a bad helper. Good, good, next one. Oh boy. Ah, well done. See, short work. Oh boy. Thanks for the help, Andreas. I don't know what I was thinking doing all of this at once. It sure would be nice to have someone to help me out here every day. If you considered an apprentice a child, don't look at me, painting is hard enough. Ha, that it is. Anyway, I don't want to take up any more of your time. I'll see you and Otto up by the Abbey guest house for dinner. Until then. Alright. Think. Let's look at this. Ender Schmidt's smithy. It's much smaller than the one he uses at the Abbey. Nothing. Okay. Just little critters. Can I go up that path? I can. Can I talk to any of these people? No, okay. Veronica. Martin, please, can you give me a hand here? What do you want? I'm keeping an eye on them. That looks a lot like standing there and doing nothing. Hetty. Martin, for Christ's sake, help your cousin. Ah, morning, Andreas. Excuse us. One of the fence rails fell, and the sheep started hopping it. Sure, let's think about this. Should I offer to help? Perhaps helping others also helps us. It allows us to feel useful and take satisfaction in our work. Or that idiot Martin should be helping them. Yell at him, give him a good scare. Hee hee. I mean, he should be helping them. But I am helpful, little critter. Then again, I don't know anything about sheep and I'd probably just get in their way. I mean, that's fair. Alright, is there something I can do to help? Have you ever handled sheep before? Well, no. Just say good point. Oh, look, there's something going on up at the Steinauer's place. Yeah, I can see this. Yelling at people. Who's that on the horse? Looks rich. This guy's a little piece of shit. I should have yelled at him. I don't know, Martin, but Lucky is giving him an earful. Sure take a long time to say the Lord's name in vain. Christ, I haven't seen Lucky that worked up since Peter and Clara's wedding when Johann pulled his pants down. So I've looked at Peter. I mean, I know who. Okay, cool. Clara was at the house. I don't think I've seen Johann yet, if I'm not mistaken. Knock 2 of my man's teeth out. You don't want to feel the strength behind a stonemason's anger. Do you think he's a noble? He looks really rich. Damn it, Martin, stay out of trouble for once. What, Aunt Hetty? Behave yourself. Don't we have enough to deal with right now? Andreas, if you wouldn't mind moving your skinny little body up the road, we need to get these sheep under control. Of course, see you later. Help your aunt and cousin, alright? You bitch. Eat shit, Andreas! He's gonna remember that I gently told him to help people? What a piece of shit. What a little jerk. Oh, fuck you, Martin. I don't think I can go up. I think I just gotta keep on scooting. I actually have no idea where I'm going. Church and Druckers. I wonder if... Oh, they're blocking that. No. Okay. I should have just gone where I was going. Town Commons. Alright, let's talk to Klaus. Morning, Andreas. How's it going? That was like letterpress. That rolled. Morning, Klaus. Another day at the Abbey. Another few hours to work on my masterpiece. Good to hear. You still coming by for supper tonight? Mary and Bert would love to see you. You really need to see these new woodcuts I have for an Italian edition of Till Eulenspiegel. The titular character of a popular 15th century book, Till is a prankster continually exposing the vices and hypocrisy of others. He is also quite skilled at tricking people into smelling, touching, or eating his excrement. Wow! Wonderful. I didn't realize Father Tomas let you print books in Italian. Come on, Andreas, he's not that strict. I know he's just trying to protect people from... heresy, witch mania, adventure stories of questionable moral repute, your sloppy typesetting. Yeah, adventure stories. He doesn't mind those so much, actually. No? As long as they don't get too carnal. Ooh. So, supper tonight after Vespers? Of course, thank you. Great, I'll tell Mary and Bert you're coming. See you then. Wow, she's got pretty hair, and that's a cute little kid. See you later. Hello, Thomas. Bless, Master Mahler. I hope your week is going well. Thank you, Father. It's going quite well. I'm just on my way up the hill to get to work. Good, good. Andreas, I don't recall seeing you at Sunday morning Mass. You understand how important it is for your salvation that you receive Holy Communion, don't you? I'm probably gonna just side him, but let's see what may. I just stayed up too late on Saturday. I don't want to get into an argument with him about this. Would going to church on Sunday be such a burden? If not for his sake, consider it for your own. A man has many duties. Father Thomas should appreciate how hard you work to help the Abbey. This asshole can't make you go to Mass. To hell with him. Yeah, he can suck my dick. Almost everyone in town works hard, though. I mean, that's actually very true. I know I don't want to argue with him, but... Andreas, do you think I like saying these silly things to people to get them to come to Oh my, what a blessed day to receive such an illustrious visitor. Well, look at the little dudes in the background, that's cute. Master Mailer, this is Lorenz, Baron of Ruthvogel, a great lord from the countryside near Worms! Worms? Prosperous imperial free city in the western part of the empire, located on the Rhine River. Worms has been the site of many imperial diets. I want to be from Worms. Good to see you, Father Thomas. It is nice to be remembered fondly. I only wish all of your neighbors were as welcoming. Well, yes. What brings you back to our little town? My wife and I were returning from a trip to Venice. We spent a few days in Innsbruck, and it was terribly dull. Oh shit, I should have clicked on that. I mean, it has a certain charm common to these alpine cities, but the place was crawling with nobles for their emperor's diet. An imperial diet is an assembly of the 3 colleges of the imperial estates of the Holy Roman Empire, the prince-electors, the princes and dukes, and representatives of the imperial cities. I feel like I read that really funky. Imperial diet is an assembly of the 3 colleges of the imperial estates of the Holy Roman Empire, the prince-electors, the princes and dukes, and the representatives of the imperial cities. They meet to deliberate on matters of importance to the empire. Okay. The Emperor, was he there? Did you see him? Oh, briefly, but he was sitting for a portrait at the time. Quite lovely. I didn't want to bother him or the painter. I want to know who the artist was, but I feel like I should show off that I am from a place. Oh, fascinating. Well, the city is... Man, really? The city's Jews now live in their own quarter in the north. The city's artists are still producing wonderful work. Titanian, in particular, is a god. No offense, Father. Of course. Anyway, my wife wanted to stay a bit longer in Innsbruck, and I decided to ride ahead to make a visit to Kearsau. Okay, I can click it now. Capital of the Austrian country of Tyrol and a major stop on the Imperial Road connecting Italy and Bavaria, is the closest major city to Kearsau Abbey and Tassing. Notably, it was also the site of the witch trials in 1485. I heard Father Matthias died shortly after my last visit, of course. Is he gonna be skeleton? Aww. Abbot of Kearsau before Father Gernot, widely respected by the monks and nuns as well as the people of Tassing, known for his kindness and his love of books. A great loss for the Abbey and for us all. Indeed, by good fortune, I recently came across a copy of the Historia Tassae he was reading during my last visit. Account of the early history of Tassing, Kearsau's previous abbot, Father Matthias, had a copy. Baron Rothvogel brought another to the Abbey as a gift. Father Matthias was hoping to find a second copy to corroborate the contents of the first. It contains some fascinating details about the history of this place. I'm afraid they might even cause a bit of a scandal. Ah, yes. But I must be off. There will be time enough to discuss Tassing's past later. I commissioned a manuscript from the Abbey through Father Gurna, and I have come to check on its progress. Oh, my lord, if you have come to see your manuscript, you should speak with young Master Mahler here. Not quite a true master yet. I still have to marry and be approved by a city council. It's an honor to meet you, lord. Let's just take credit. Andreas is our journeyman artist from Nuremberg. For the next few months, he's also helping in the Abbey scriptorium. Hell yeah, the little radish man. Scriptorium, a room for writing, illustrating, and illuminating manuscripts. Though typically associated with monasteries, they have disappeared from almost all abbeys by the 16th century. A Nuremberg artist working in an abbey scriptorium in 1518? Oh, we should talk, Andreas. I must know the story. Of course, it'd be an honor. I'm already late. Surely my lord would find little entertainment or companionship in me. Fuck it. I don't care. This will be remembered. Boy. Lorenz, wonderful. It's so rare to find someone in the countryside who knows anything about art. Thank you for the introduction, Father Thomas. Come to supper at the Abbey tonight. I'm inviting you to the abbot's table. Oh boy, but I just told that nice man I'd have dinner with him. Did the abbot invite me? Oh, don't worry about it, Father. Just show up after Vespers. What's he going to do? Refuse us? Excellent. We will see you then. Shit, I gotta go turn down my friend. I'm so sorry. I was so enthusiastic about going. Miklas, I'm dismounting. Run ahead of us and take the horses to the Abbey's guest house. I'd like to take my time talking with Master Mahler. I'll meet you there. I'm in so much trouble when I get to work. At once, my lord. I'm gonna yawn now, I'm so sorry. Oh boy, okay. Lorenz. So then, a journeyman from Nuremberg. Forgive me for saying so, but you seem a little old to not yet be a master. Are you unmarried? No, I'm not married, but in truth I came to my vocation later than my father and brothers. I was in university for a number of years at Erfurt, one of the most populous cities in the empire, located near its heart. It's been home to a respected university since 1379 and is a center for humanist thought. Erfurt, wonderful. The same university as Martin Luther. Have you read his works? Tremendous mind. Priest and professor of theology at the University of Wittenberg, controversial for his opinions on the church's sale of indulgences to forgive sin, which were recently published and distributed throughout the empire. Look at these critters! I'm yawning and I'm so sorry. I slept so funky last night. He says things about the church that should have been said years ago. Might get him in trouble, but he's a brave, brilliant man. Wait, you may have even met him. Did you? You must tell me. No, he was a few years ahead of me. I'm sorry, once I started I can't stop now. Still, his ideas do seem fascinating. This will be remembered. I agree wholeheartedly. I simply must meet him if I get the chance. I wonder if the good brothers of the Abbey have heard of him. Probably. Perhaps they have even read his list of 95 theses against the church. List of propositions against the church's practice of selling indulgences for the remission of sin. It was written in 1517 by Martin Luther. Father Matthias was not above having a lively debate. I hope Father Gernot does not disappoint in that regard. But enough about Luther for now. Tell me about your university studies. Forgive me, Baron, but did you attend university? You seem very well educated. I feel like a rich guy definitely went to university, but maybe I'm assuming. No, my family is merely wealthy enough to have provided me with all of the books and tutors a child could dream of. I love all knowledge from Aristotle and Cicero to Ficino and Erasmus, and everyone in between and yet to come. Oh boy. So many fingies! Cicero, statesman, scholar, lawyer, and renowned orator of the late Roman Republic. He is revered for both his contributions to Latin literature and his skill at rhetoric. Ficino, Marsilio Ficino was a 15th century Italian priest and humanist who was one of the leading figures of the Italian Renaissance. He is well known for his translations of the works of Plato in Latin. Erasmus of Rotterdam, a Dutch priest and philosopher who is preeminent among northern humanists. He's known for his works in Latin and Greek, as well as his calls for reform within the church, goddammit. Simply learning too much. And Aristotle, Greek philosopher and student of Plato, renowned as a polymath. He wrote on a wide variety of subjects. His work is extensively cited by current scholars, and even more work is attributed to him than can have ever been written. Gonna drink more water. I may have misjudged the Baron. It seems he's as well read as any university student. In truth, I am simply happy to speak with another well-educated man. Now then, did you earn your doctorate? Oh, it's doing the thing where it changes his text. Because I've learned something about him. No, I didn't. Only a master's degree. I started working toward a doctorate, but didn't finish. God damn it, I'm so sorry. Oh, too sleepy. Oh, that's a shame. Well, what was your area of study? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Theology. Andrews has a strong understanding of Catholic theology, biblical knowledge, canon law, heresies, and similar subjects. Imperial law. Knows the basics of the fractured systems of law that govern the various states of the Holy Roman Empire. Medicine. Familiar with the basics of human biology, medicine, and illness. Law sounds boring. Theology might be useful. But medicine also sounds... Let's just do medicine. Fuck it. All things medical, studying the latest and greatest texts coming out of Italy. Yes, the Italians continue to innovate in that area. Extraordinary, really. Fascinating work. Who knows what secrets we may learn about the human body in the decades to come. Yo. Ottilia, you... If I had any faith, I would have prayed you'd never show your face here again. Curse you, Lorenz Rothvogel. Perches dogs tearing you to pieces would be too kind a fate. Nobody likes this man. These rustic communities display a shocking lack of hospitality, don't you think? What was that about? Who knows? By the time I finish guessing, the old crone will probably be dead. Bro, you must know what you did. Well, what of your early time in university? Every student must study trivium and quadrivium. Yes? Yeah, totally, bro. The trivium and quadrivium, Jesus, represents the lower and upper divisions of a classic liberal arts university education. Latin, grammar, logic, and rhetoric form the trivium. Arithmetic, geometry, music, and astronomy form the quadrivium. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna forget that immediately. Did you have a favorite subject? Latinist. Andrews has a strong command of Latin grammar and vocabulary. He can also recall sentia antiqui, quoted words of wisdom from the Roman Republic and Empire. Logician. Instinctively thinks through the implications of information as he receives it, is adept at spatial analysis, and can easily perform complicated calculations in his head. Orator. Andrews excelled at rhetoric in university, skilled teacher, persuader, and public speaker. Occultist. Knows a soul-endangering amount of theoretical and practical knowledge on alchemy, astrology, theurgy, necromancy, and various magical rites and ceremonies. Come on! Heavens and Earth. Knows a great deal about the constellations, heavenly bodies, and their movement. Also familiar with various plants and animals from study and personal experience. My heart really wants to say occultist, but Heavens and Earth might be good. It was a little rapscallion who studied medicine. It would make sense to know about plants and stuff, but occultist just sounds really fun. I'm gonna yawn again, I'm so sorry. Also, knowledge is spelled extremely wrong. Knowledges. Because I'm not doing any of these. Fuck all that. It's one of these two. I just love a soul endangering amount. Let's do heavens and earth. Marty or Rapscallion. I love studying the natural world, my lord, both the heavens above and the wild spaces around us. Formerly, I studied. God damn it. Oh, this is a terrible trend the last couple streams. Formerly, I studied as much astronomy as I could. It's incredible how much we've learned from both the Arabs and the Greeks. True, but even now we continue to discover more about what we see within the celestial sphere. What began as pagan myths to explain our place in the world may help us understand our place in the heavens. And this may seem foolish, but I spent a lot of time in the wilderness learning about plants and animals. Really? Do the libraries of Efort not have enough herbals to satisfy your curiosity? I don't mean to malign our most august Greek and Roman authors, but De Materia Medica was written before the coming of Christ. A pharmacopoeia, or book for creating compound medicines, written by Pedanius Dioscorides, a Greek physician and botanist who was employed by the Roman army. The 5-volume text has been a primary source of botanical information for centuries. Surely there is more that we can learn about plants, insects, and animals by observing them in nature. And beyond that, I simply have a love for wild places. While I do not share your academic interest in nature, I must admit that I sometimes enjoy the solitude of a walk in the woods. And your other studies? Was there anything else you excelled at? Yes, I can be both! I mean, realistically, it would be good to pick something that makes me more balanced, though. It would be fun though. I just feel like these will be like helpful for me, like literally helpful later. I just really want to be a fucked up little guy. It's probably not gonna help me though. It'd just be kind of funny to be a little piece of shit who's good at medicine and also is smart. Like, I can get myself out of my scrapes, even though this is fun. Let's do it. Logic, geometry, and arithmetic. Quite interesting for an artist. Was Aristotle's organon the foundation of your study? Yes, the organon for logic and Euclid's elements for geometry, but the past few centuries have yielded wonderful new texts on logic. Mathematician of ancient Alexandria. I can't believe I just fucking accepted math into my life. What a mistake I've made. Mathematician of ancient Alexandria, who's recognized as the father of geometry and is most well known for his Book of Elements, the foundation of all university education on geometry. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I should not be so sleepy. Peter Abelard provided the foundation of scholastic philosophy and established the primacy of Aristotle's work. 12th century, I think is what it says. This being in the fold of the book kind of sucks. 12th century French teacher, philosopher, and theologian. He is known for his philosophical work in logic and his theological work in atonement theory. He's also remembered for his love affair with his student, the renowned Benedictine nun, abbess, and scholar Heloise de Argenteuil. The Englishman William of Ockham gave us the Summa Logica, arguing nominalism against the Platonic realism. And of course, Thomas Aquinas gave us the tools to employ both faith and reason in the pursuit of truth. All monks and friars, of course, a great deal of work to force Aristotle to fit within the church's vision of truth. Is that so wrong? I question that these great men should have had to wrestle logic into what the church established by fiat and force. Ah, there's the abbey. I have good memories of this place and of Father Matthias. I was sad to hear of his passing. How did you come to know him? How did you know of Kiersau at all? My family have been patrons of Kiersau for, I don't know how many generations. Some years ago I heard that Kiersau still had a wonderful library and artisans. Professional artists have taken over most manuscript production, so I was shocked to find an active scriptorium here. Not much left of it. It's as good as place as any, or... The artists that remain here are quite talented, if a bit old-fashioned. Well, Kiersau is more than a bit old-fashioned. Some of my friends think I'm mad for commissioning a manuscript from an abbey in this day and age. But, well, my family have been patrons of Kiersau for generations. It seems wrong to stop now while there's still talent here. I commissioned a manuscript through Father Gernot a year ago. I thought I would stop by and check on the progress. Wait, are you the artist working on it? It's a prayer book with 20 illustrations. I know the work, but no, I do know the artist well, the Venerable Brother Piero. He looked like he had a shell for a second. How venerable? He still has his wits and his skills, if that's what concerns you. Brother Piero has an incredible talent with color, and I very much look forward to seeing it. Wonderful. Miklos, tend the horses and the baggage. I'm heading up to the abbey. Yes, my lord. Well, let's not keep the abbot waiting any longer. Boy. Who is this man? Nuns! Quite unusual for a Benedictine house to have monks and nuns, even if they are separated. Founded in the 6th century, the I can't say anything. Benedictines are a Christian monastic order that observe vows of obedience, poverty, chastity, and stability under the rule of Saint Benedict of Nursia. I'm gonna drink more water. The church closed most of them centuries ago. But then Kiersau is a place out of time in more ways than one. Do you know Mother Cecilia? She seemed to recognize you. We are acquainted, yes. Let's leave it at that. Sketchy. You must be Father Gernot. I am Lawrence, Baron of... Yes, the Baron of Rothvogel. So wonderful to have you here again. We actually did meet on your last visit. If you say so. I'm not good with remembering faces. Please forgive me, my lord, but I wasn't expecting you for another few days. Yes, I know, but I wrote ahead. I just couldn't wait to see my manuscript. I'm sure it's no trouble. No, it's no trouble. Did you want to see it now? Oh, in a moment. I could do with a bit of refreshment, though. May I grab something from the kitchen? Yes, certainly, my lord. I will meet you there. Andreas, I don't know what you were doing with the Baron, but I need you in the scriptorium now. Of course. Let's just do it. Is this a bad time to ask for an advance on my payment for the Book of Hours? I should ask again when he's in a better mood. Maybe I could just convince Brother Matthew to pay me early. This Nork! If all else fails, I could liberate some money from the sacristy. Sacristy? I am a rapscallion, I guess. This is what I've done to myself. Find a way to get paid! Alright, Shrine, Church, Lower Abbey. Ask Father Goodnow. Gardener's taxes. Okay. It's been a minute since we could do this. Alright. So I need to find a way to get an advance from the Abbey so I can help the gardeners pay their taxes. Father Goodnow might be receptive to negotiation for the funds. I'll need to approach the subject carefully and make it worth his while. I could speak with Brother Matthew about an early payment. And if I could get into the sacristy when the brothers are not around, I could steal the funds. I'm gonna try not to steal, if possible. Let's just get in here. I wonder if this is filled out any... Oh, probably not, because I haven't been here. Alright, Scriptorium. Seems like it's a ways away. I'm gonna assume that's where I am. Okay. People. I should have so many more people now. Okay, I think these are updated. I think. So I don't think I've even seen some of these people. Alright, so Matthew... Swiss Sacristan of Kearsarge Abbey, responsible for maintaining the sacristy, I don't know how I'm supposed to say that, of the Abbey's treasury, and for assisting Father Goodnow during the Liturgy of Hours. Matilda, cellarer for the nuns, works often in convent garden. Nicholas, servant of Lorenz. Attila, farmer, widow of Varan and Kemperum, lost her home after the death of her husband. Okay, Lorenz. From Worms! Leinhardt, I don't know if I've met... Oh, I didn't meet him, but I saw him yelling at him. Known for great strength. Haven't met her yet, won't meet her because now I'm not going to go to dinner with them. Son of Franz and Catbauer, husband of Brigida, father of Wolf. Known for his churlish youth and petty theft. Martin, you little shithead. Oh wait, was he... No. Okay, I'm mixing up people. Oh, okay, these are separate pages. I see. Otto, town carpenter, son of the old Otto, known for his dislike of the Abbey, especially Father Goodnow. Peter, husband of Clara, father of Big Jorg. Eva and Ursula, known for his temper and his dislike of the Abbey, and Leinhardt Muller. Brother Piero, artist known for his kindness and helpful nature. Brother Piero is also respected as a master painter, specializing in works of extraordinary color. Ursula! Little cutie. Are there more? Oh god, there are. Veronica. I think these are the nuns maybe we just saw. I know. Daughter of Johann and Hetty Bauer, sister of Hans. That might have been with the sheep. Sisters Edna. Bohemian nun, assistant to Sister Illuminata in the library, has a markedly insidious attitude towards life at Kearsarge. Okay. So presumably, not everyone. Jesus Christ. Responsible for all the Abbey's nuns, like all of Kearsarge prioresses. Cecilia is once the Abbey's librarian. Big Jorg. He lost his wife. Called Big because he is the biggest man in town. Okay, that was the cute kid I remembered seeing, who I'm not gonna get to meet. Eva. Don't think I met. Klaus was the printer, blacksmith. I think this man is kind of my boss in the scriptorium, so we haven't met him. Hetty was with the sheep. Gurno. Replace the former highly beloved abbot, known the abbey as a disciplinarian and in the town as a harsh landlord. Struggling to fund the abbey as the scriptorium no longer generates much money. Ill Peter, perpetually on death's door but continues to work the field in spite of it. Oldest man in town. Johann. Friendly but determined to expand his farm. Hetty, known for being loud and brash for drinking too much, which makes her louder and even more brash. Okay. I think we've looked at all the people. Glossary. Jesus. So I think some of these were things I couldn't click on, but they are here. I gotta be honest, I kind of want to clear out the notification, but I don't think I'm gonna look too close. Senmores, patron saint of Tasling. Legend states he was the Egyptian-born commander of a Roman legion who converted to Christianity. They were all martyred for their faith. His hand is a relic in Kirsaw's shrine. Okay. Boy. Book of Hours, type of illuminated manuscript that contains an abbreviated form of the prayer for the divine office, in addition to other religious texts. Most are relatively plain, but wealthy patrons often commission lavish examples with elaborate illustrations. Compline? Monastic hour corresponding to 8 p.m., one of the little hours of prayer. The monks and nuns retire to their dormitories shortly after. Divine Office. Prayer times observed by all Christian monastic orders. Monks and nuns pray together 7 times a day and once at night as dictated by the rules of St. Benedict. So much to learn! Kind of wish it told me how many pages there were. Thomas Aquinas. That's fine. Worms! We probably... Okay, so we definitely didn't see anything. See everything, excuse me. Okay. Okay. Did I change? Oh yeah, I have a background now. A rapscallion who knows about medicine, the heavens and earth, and I'm good at logic. From Italy, or spent time in Italy. Knows Italian, a little Greek, can reference cultural... Okay. Goodness. Okay, so I think these are exactly what we already read. Alright. I think we cleared out all our little notifications. Oh boy. If I was looking at the map correctly... Wait, what's this one? Okay. I think I need to be going... Whoa. Yeah, just kind of keep going that way. But I'm gonna look at the shrine, because fuck it. Why would I go where I'm supposed to? Bless you, Brother Piero. No? No, wait, it's Master Mailer. I thought you couldn't see Sister Margaret. During the day, I can see some colors. How did you know it was me? You and Brother Piero both smell of the pigments you use. But you're taller and you have another smell to you, like fish or burnt almonds. I'm also much more handsome. That's linseed oil, popular among the Italians, but Brother Piero doesn't use it. Let's be funny. Well, I wouldn't know. God has saved me from the temptations of beautiful men. You'll just have to trust me then. Not a chance. Have a good day, Sister Margaret. Bless you, Master Mailer. Lisbeth? I don't know what that J does. God bless you, Master Mailer. Thanks, ma'am. Gertrude. Bless you, Master Mailer. How goes your work in the scriptorium? Very well. Oh, then I guess you wouldn't be interested in the Saffron Agnes to... I guess you wouldn't be interested in the Saffron Agnes Steinarium received yesterday. Wait, Saffron? Really? Where'd you hear that? Sister Matilda saw her at the Albans. Maybe you can convince Prior Fenric to get some for your yellows. Good to know. I'll forget. Yeah, let's be cool and specialist. Are you in need of any herbs or flowers? I could pick some for you on my next trip through the meadow. Oh, don't worry about that. I'll go gathering in the forest later. Until later, Sister Gertrude. Bless you, Andreas. Maybe I'll see you by the shrine, Satia, one of these days. One of Tassing's patron saints, Satya was a local pagan who converted to Christianity and miraculously aided St. Moritz's soldiers with food in the dead of winter. She was martyred for her actions. Classic. Alright, what's this? What's this? What are these things? Reliquary containing the hand of St. Moritz, which is said to have once held the Holy Lance. Also called the Spear of Destiny, or the Lance of Longinus. It is the lance that pierced Jesus' side on the cross. Many legends surround the lance, and several places claim to possess it. And Brother Matthew maintains the shrine along with some of the sisters who paint badges for pilgrims. Anything else? Other than whatever's squeaking in here? Are there mice? Okay, no, I think that's it. I wonder if I'm gonna get, like, legitimately in trouble for dilly-dallying. Convent, Prioress. The store must lead to the rest of the convent, not for me. Oh. Okay. Cecilia. God bless you, Andreas. God bless you, Mother Cecilia. Is there something I can help you with? Yeah, I noticed you took the sisters inside when I walked up with the Baron. What concern of it is yours? It just seemed unusual. The Baron arrived to see the abbot in the scriptorium. It isn't appropriate for the sisters to interact with men. The sisters interact with me as they need to at my discretion. The Baron is an important visitor and a patron of the abbey, but there is no need for him to speak with the sisters or me. I see, that makes sense. Thank you, Mother Cecilia. Until later. Until then. Anything? Nope. Okay. A painting of Hildegard of Bingen, Mother Cecilia's favorite. Hildegard. Saint Hildegard of Bingen was a Benedictine abbess, visionary, mystic, and prolific writer on a variety of subjects from theology to musical composition to medicine. Hell yeah. The doors in the convent are locked to outsiders, men at least. Okay. Tassing is lucky to have so much woundwort naturally growing. I had to buy it back in Nuremberg. Matilda. Bless you, Master Maller. Sister Matilda, how are you doing? Mother Cecilia doesn't like us talking to men unless it's necessary to perform our work. Ah, forgive me, sorry to bother you. Thank you, Master Maller. You gonna tell me the same thing, Sophie? Probably. Bless you, Master Maller. How are things going in the nun's kitchen? I mean, no offense, Master Mailer, but I cannot speak with men. My apologies. God bless you. And you as well, sister. Nobody likes me. Ah, the many-petaled cinquefoil. It grows so easily, some consider it a weed. Still, I think it has a certain charm. The sisters certainly keep their garden well tended. Pet Mousefanger! Yes! 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 Hell yeah! Oh man, I'm gonna come back and visit this cat whenever I can, which probably won't be much. Incredible. Alright, here I think. Yeah. Cloister, why not? Why not? Infirmary. St. Luke, the patron of artists, is also the patron of healers. See, that's why it makes sense for me to be into medicine. It's all canon. It's all coming together. Florian. God bless you, Andreas. Brother Florian, how are you? Brothers and sisters are well, so I am well, thank God. Andreas, have you spoken to Klaus Drucker lately? Yes, quite recently. Why? I believe he may be receiving a medical text from Bologna soon. I'm quite interested in it. One of the largest cities in Italy, please tell me it's really Bologna, has been a center of the arts for centuries. It houses a well-known university which was home to both Dante and Petrarch. Sure. Can you read Italian? No, little Italian and my Latin is not as good as I would like. I was hoping Brother Piero could help me with it if he has the time. I'm sure he will make time. He is a patient teacher. That he is. I will see you later, Andreas. Until then. Right, anything else? Yes. Most of these medicines were made by Agnes Steinerin with some help from Sister Gertrude. Gertrude! I don't think there's anything else. Aquarium. Boy. God bless you, Andreas. Has your voice yet recovered from Easter Mass, Rudger? Oh yes, it was a bit of a strain, but a worthy sacrifice. Well, if the Lord could give us all his Easter, give us his all on Easter. Exactly. Have a good day in the scriptorium. Have a good day singing. Beautiful. Crypt. Oh, I was hoping I can hear him through the map. Oh, I technically am going the right way. I could fuck around in some more places, but I'm actually going where I should. I'm going to that fucking crypt, though. I tell you what. After I listen to this for a second.
Mos et vita duello conflixere mirando dux vitae mortuus regnat vivus.
Crypt. The foundations of the abbey were built when the Romans occupied this land not long after the death of Christ. These tomb markers go back centuries all the way to the founding of the abbey. Abbot Dietrich from the height of Kersaw's power in 14th century. Those days have long passed. Investigate. A lovely relief of the Virgin and Child. Shame it's hidden down here. Yeah. Hey, what am I supposed to... Yeah, now what? What? A secret entrance to the library? I'll have to remember this. What the fuck? You just jiggle some stuff down here and you... Maybe I wasn't supposed to do any of this yet. I love to get ahead of myself. Fuck it. Will it let me go? No. Okay. Wow. Okay. Just finding secret entrances and shit. Okay, tower. Beautiful. I don't think I can do anything which is for the best. Oh no, am I trapped? Okay, good. Dormitory, Old Bailey. Let's talk to Matthew. God bless you, Andreas. How's the sacristy today, Matthew? The same as yesterday. Does my vocation seem silly to you, Master Mailer? No, I was just being friendly. Then go in peace, friend, knowing that the Abbey's treasures are secure for another day. God be with you. No, but I need to ask you things. I have a favor to ask. I was hoping you could give me my pay for the latest manuscript early. This isn't part of the agreement you made with Father Gurnot. You'll be paid on the completion of each additional manuscript you illuminate, not before. I only have a few pages left. I'll finish them in the next few days anyway. Can you make an exception? Then I think you can wait a few days to collect your wages. This abbey runs through mutual agreements, not haphazard payments. Breaking such contracts would cause undue trouble, not only for Kearsaw, but for Tassing as well. Hell yeah, is that why Father Abbot has increased the taxes on the Gertners? What is this about, Andreas? Alright. No. Yeah, why not just tell the truth? The Gertners have asked me for their rent early so they can pay their taxes to the Abbey. I see, very well. Do not ask this of me again, Andreas Mailer. Hell yeah! Here you are. I shall note this with Father Gurnot and Prior I still can't figure out this man's name. And the Prior. Thank you, Brother Matthew. God bless you, Andreas. Convinced Matthew! Alright, now that I've got my payment, I can give Clara the rent early. Hell yeah. Oh, I am not surprising them. I'll give it to her directly. I'm not fucking around with that. Can I talk to you again, or is there anything to say? Have you seen Brother Redger? No, why? Because he was not at... No idea, and no one has seen him since. Lauds? Okay, that was just hard to read in that font. Monastic hour at dawn, one of the two major hours. It is used for the morning prayer. Just do you think something's happened? I think after you terrified him in the library, he decided it was safer to run. What? What happened? I didn't mean to cause him this much distress. Yes, you couldn't have known how sensitive he is. Still, you did threaten him, threaten us. It is no small thing. What the fuck? If he does not return, or if something has happened to him, I will hold you responsible. Did I skip something by accidentally doing that fucking crypt thing, or do I just not know what happened? It'll be alright. You're worried about nothing. I pray you're alright. God bless you, Andreas. Until later. I don't know if I messed something up or if I just don't know what happened. Let's look at the map. I guess let's go to the dormitory because it seems like not where I'm supposed to go. Oh boy. Alright, nothing to see here. Okay. Alright, fine, I guess we'll go where we're supposed to, but I'm gonna look around for a quick second. Cemetery? Fuck no. Go to cemetery. Anything to see? Tree. The apple trees have only started to bloom. It will be months before they bear fruit. Nothing? A monument to the founder of the abbey. It's fairly recent. The funds were donated by her descendants, and they decided to make her a skeleton? Alright. Nothing else, but I saw animal pens. Animals. Hello, creatures. Creatures. Volkbert. Good day, Andreas. That's it. That's all. Okay. I think. Oh, sick. Pilgrim badges of St. Moritz. Endress makes these. Okay. Lovely. Oh, that's locked. Okay. Cemetery or large garden. Large garden? These cucumbers are growing quickly. I'm sure whatever isn't eaten will be pickled. I wonder what recipes the brothers have for peas. Cloister, kitchen and cellar. Oh, I think that's something, or maybe that's just to leave. Hell yeah. Morning, Andreas. How's living with the Gertners? Rude. It's great, they're a lovely family. Clara is a good woman, and she looks after Big York and Eva like they were her own. They're both almost fully grown. True, I suppose it's less that they need looking after, more that she cares too. Little Ursula is in good hands. Anyway, if I don't see you around the Abbey later, maybe I'll see you in Tassing tomorrow. Until then... Wait, anything to look at in the sickle little cellar? Nope. Hello. Hello, Andreas. How goes it in the kitchen? Is Brother Wolfslav working you too hard? Not too bad. Brother Wolfslav is nice to me. I think that's what you just meant. It's Father Abbot and Brother Prior who make things hard. How so? I shouldn't complain. They just like their food a certain way, and I'm not that good at cooking yet. Hell yeah, let's help. What you need is more variety. Want me to get you some mushrooms for the forest? I know all the best types, you understand. If you think that will help, I only use what's in the cellar. Brother Adic complains about his food too, but he complains to Brother Worship. Adoc. What does Brother Adoc know about food anyway? He's from Cornwall. I don't even know where that is. It's a land to the west, across the sea, where all they eat is fish. Sounds miserable, but that's always what he complains about, the fish. He just likes to complain, I think. Don't lose heart, Brother Lucas. You're still learning. Thanks. See you later, Andreas. Until later. Nothing. Weird knife bundle. What was the refectory? I don't think I've been there. Cloister. Pretty art. When the brothers eat their meals, this is where the lector reads to them. Eef their meals. Large garden. Okay. Oh, that probably would have been better than what I'm doing, but that's okay. Just want to make sure there was nothing else, really. I don't think there is. Alright. Have we dilly-dallied enough? Will I ever do my job? Animal pens, refectory, cloister. Chapter house. Abbot house. What's the chapter house? A Dance of Death mural. Father Matthias had it painted a few years before his death. It's beautiful. Dance of Death, an artistic allegory on the constancy of death. Illustrations often feature people from every station of society to communicate that death inevitably claims everyone from the peasant to the emperor. It's lovely. Wonderful. A Dance of Death. Oh, it's the same message. Cloister. Okay. Large garden. Cloister. Abbot house. I don't think I've been to. I could be wrong at this point. I've gone everywhere but where I should. Dog. God bless you, Andreas. Pet Mirabilis. Mirabilis. Hello. Yes. Oh my god. Wonderful. Hello, are you mad at me, sir? I know this is not where I was supposed to go. But there was a dog here, it turned out, so I have no regrets. Okay. I think I gotta go back this way. And think. Yeah. I was so close. I'm so easily distracted. Okay, and the biggest joke of all is I'm going to take a quick break right now, and then we'll go where we're supposed to. I'll be right back. Alright, at least I left you with some extremely pleasant little noises. Just some good old nature. Alright, let's go to... Wait, there's another door! Why would we go do our job when there's one more door? Probably nothing much. Did I just take something? Okay, what is this? A Volvel? Boy. I've seen these before in astronomy and medical tracks. Hey, this is perfect for me. What's this one for? 2 wheels. The top wheel has Greek letters and holes cut out to reveal Latin letters underneath. And on the outer edge of the lower wheel, is divided into 4 sections, each bearing an elemental symbol. The lines connecting the holes form constellations: Cassiopeia, the Great Wagon, Libra, and Aries. Which I know because I picked that. A quarter turn of the upper disc aligns a different elemental symbol with the top of the lower disc. See, I'm so smart. I'm glad, even though I really wanted to be a spooky little boy, that I picked logic. Given the number of letters and the size of the disc, there's enough space for a total of 4 versions of the Latin alphabet, and that reveals a different set of letters underneath. Oh. I mean, why wouldn't I? I wonder what it's for. A cipher of some sort? I need to investigate more. This has to be connected to something else around here. Nothing else I can look at offhand. Okay. Wait, is that the right? Okay, good. Alright, now I guess I'll do my job. I guess. Guy! Good day, Andreas. How is your morning going, brother guy? Brother guy? It's fine. More contracts for the Abbey. Which would you rather be making, contracts or manuscripts? I honestly don't care, Andreas. As long as the abbot is impressed, he could have me write the first chapter of Genesis until Judgment Day. Does the abbot's opinion mean that much to you? The abbot and the priors both. You're lucky. When you're done with this, you're going home. I'm never going to see Burgundy again. I need to make the best of it for the next... You need to make the best of the next 40 years. Powerful former duchy of eastern France that became province in 1477, known for its wine, art, monasteries, and courtly fashion. I'm so sorry. Okay. Then I'll leave you to it. I'm so sorry, brother guy. That sounds terrible. Edic. God bless you, Andres. How are you feeling today, brother Edic? Mill? Mill? That's easy. I am well. Well done, my son. It is early. I will give you a harder one later. I look forward to all of your anagrams, brother Edic. Literal nut? Ah, yes, until then. Literal nut. Piero! God bless you, so good to see you. Constantly yawning. Good morning, brother Piero, good to see you as well. Edic, I don't like this weather, my bones ache. It means a storm is coming. Big George Gertner says that if you live here 10 or 15 years, you can smell storms coming. I know who he is, I haven't clicked on him yet. Look at this puppy! Oh my god. Brother Edic has been here long enough that we can always smell him coming. Do not forget, brother guy, the fate of the youths who jeered at the aged prophet Elisha outside of Bethel. Are you comparing yourself to a prophet, brother Edic? I am comparing you to an impotent youth who the Lord in his ineffable wisdom may choose to strike down. Calm yourself, Brother Edic. You're too sensitive to guys' jokes. This will be remembered. I am old, Andreas. Every slight against me stings with the fire of 1,000 wasps. But I will pray to God for the strength to endure this wickedness. Well, everyone seems quite lively. I suppose that means Prior Ferenc, I gotta settle on something, is not overseeing us today. He was here, but then he heard Lawrence Rothvogel had arrived, and he hurried out like a little mouse. I know who he is, but again, they're telling me I haven't looked at his little facey. Ferenc is so desperate to impress the abbot and nobles like Rothvogel, it's pathetic. You feign kindness to Father Abbot and our prior only to speak about them like this behind their backs. It's shameful. Oh no, Father Rothvogel, his manuscript. I just realized that he will want to see his manuscript. How silly of me. Of course that's why he's visiting. Perhaps if you were younger and faster, you wouldn't need to worry so much about patrons' visits. Okay, guy's kind of a shithead. Alright, what's the problem? The Baron is just one client. He has to wait like anyone else. Watch your mouth, I'll give you something to worry about. Guy, someday you will stand where Piero is, and a young monk will stand where you are now. Anyway, what's the problem? The Baron is just one client. He has to wait like anyone else. Andreas, Baron Rothvogel is not like anyone else. He has powerful friends, including the Prince Bishop of Freezing, religious and secular ruler of scattered territories in the Holy Roman Empire, including the lands containing Tassing and Curacao Abbey. Kyrson is already out of favor. Father Abbot does not want to have to deal with more attention. Well, if Prior Ferenc isn't here, I'm going to work on my masterpiece until he arrives. Oh, that's right. I need to reference the Inder Mao manuscript. A prominent family of Swiss Confederacy and Austria. Zidna? What do you want, Andreas? A book, the Inder Mao manuscript, the Book of Hours. Your hair looks messy today. Did you get enough sleep? What do you mean? I mean, did you sleep alone, or... Why do you want to know? It would be nice to have something to think about during divine reading. Have you considered the Lord? You really are a cloud on a sunny day, Andreas. Could I just get the book? Ugh, that's all the way upstairs. Can't you get by without it? I'm sorry, but I really can't. I need to reference it for my work. Really? My feet hurt. The stairs are so steep. I'm just gonna ask Illuminata to get it. Wow, she looks so sad. Sister Illuminata! Andreas needs a book and he's being inappropriate with me. The fuck? Andreas. Sister Illuminata, I'd like to borrow. I wasn't being inappropriate with her. I didn't think that you were. Sister Zedna has a poor attitude towards her vocation, the rule, and I suppose the 10 Commandments. The Rule. The Rule of St. Benedict of Nursia is a book of instructions for monks living together under the guidance of an abbot. Written in the 6th century, the rule provides the principles for living a monastic life. I imagine it takes some longer than others to accept their new lives here. This will be remembered. She may yet come around. That's charitable of you, but perhaps you are right. I should not have been so quick to judge her. In any case, I overheard you requesting the Indar Mao manuscript here. Please return it promptly. Thanks, ma'am. Hello, sir. Andreas, may I see how your masterpiece is coming? Of course, your opinion is always welcome. Wow. Yes, the composition is lovely. There's a joyful spirit in your arrangement of the figures. The contrast of colors is also quite nice, rich and beautiful on their own, but not overpowering the scene. It doesn't feel right, I don't know why. It's an excellent interpretation of someone else's work. That's what clients want. What do you want? Where are you in this work? I didn't know there was room for me in here. It is inescapable. We all put ourselves into our work, whether we realize it or not. What does this painting represent? It's November. In November, we show peasants leading the pigs to the forest to forage on acorns before the slaughter. Andreas, the peasants here are no longer allowed to forage acorns in the forest. Many great lords and abbots across the empire have forbidden it, even Father Gounod. What difference does it make? This is the way November is painted. But it is not the way November is. Art is illusion storytelling, but in their most sublime form, these images illuminate a path to truth. It's most important to me that my clients are happy. They won't pay me for truth. Yes, but with God's grace, this book of ours will outlive us all. What will it say to those who see it in a future generation, centuries beyond our comprehension? Some will gaze deep into your lines and paint to seek a deeper meaning. What will they find? But you need not listen to my opinions. These are just the thoughts of one old monk. There is no place for the monastic scriptoria anymore. In truth, this room is a place out of time. Why is that? Why has Kirso kept this up for so long? Some people, some places have a difficult time letting go of the past. I am not among them. The creation of books of art is no longer the province of monasteries, so be it. More people will be able to write, more will be able to read, and in doing so, brought to the truth. Right, don't you think there's a danger in anyone being able to write, anyone being able to read anything? Fuck that. I think there will always be a place for artists like you and Brother Eduk. Guy doesn't like that. And Brother Guy... This will be remembered. It is kind of you to say so, Andreas, but you need not be concerned for me. I have lived a long time, and I am happy to have served the Lord. When he calls for me, I am ready. What a nice dude. Where's the time con? It is already terse? Boy, my ear. Monastic hour corresponding to 9 a.m., one of the little hours of prayer. Terse precedes Mass and the chapter meeting. Too much talk. I must ask forgiveness for not honoring the rule. Until later, Andreas. Until later. Whoop. Oh no. Oh shit. Ooh. What's going on in here? Andreas, what was that noise? Oh, I'm sorry, Sister Illuminata. I knocked a bowl of paint on the floor. But then Prior Ferenc came in, wrote in one of his books, slammed it closed, and left. He was in such a hurry, I don't even think he noticed me. He was slamming books shut? Prior Fenric should know better than that. Some of those manuscripts are quite delicate. He seemed to be in a great hurry. I think he is on edge since Baron Rothvogel has arrived early. Which is why books should not be taken out of the library unless it's necessary for divine reading or work in the scriptorium. Divine reading. Lectio Divina is the thoughtful reading of and meditation on Scripture. The practice leads to prayer and contemplation. It is a daily part of life in Benedictine communities. Are you still mad at me for borrowing the Chronica Clara? No, anger is not an appropriate response for a nun. But the fact remains that you tricked me into giving you the book for no valid reason. Not valid? Is it not valid to want to see the work of one of the great Irish scribes? This will be remembered. One who wrote masterworks that even now grace libraries at Cologne, Fulda, Mans. Cologne! Large, powerful, free imperial city on the River Rhine, it is a major hub for commerce between Italy and the Netherlands. It is also a popular site for pilgrims as its cathedral contains relics of the three wise men represented as crowns on their arms. Mainz, located on the Rhine River, Mainz is the home of Archbishop of Mainz, an elector of the Holy Roman Empire, and Primus Germania, the Pope's substitute north of the Alps. In Fulda, town built around an old Benedictine abbey near the center of the empire. Fulda's abbots are imperial princes, wield a great power. No, it is not unless it pertains to your work or the abbot permits it. Now, if you'll excuse me. Wait, what's all the fuss about Lorenz Rothvogel? Why is Prior Ferenc so nervous? Lorenz? I didn't know you familiar enough for the man to use his Christian name. Anyway, I haven't dealt with him personally, but the prior and the father abbot have. I only know that he's purchased a number of our most valuable manuscripts over the years. And he paid enough to help the abbey when we needed it. Like what? What did he buy? I can't remember. You know, I have my own responsibilities to attend to. How about this, Andreas? If you help me recover some missing books, I'll tell you what I know about the Baron. Nope, I'll help, of course. This will be remembered. Thank you, it's for the good of the Abbey. Where should I begin? Out there, where you and your cohort have carelessly strewn books around the scriptorium. It will tell you what books I'm looking for, find them, and return them to me. The first books are 2 volumes of the Aeneid. Poetic epic telling of the legend of Aeneas, a heroic Trojan who struggles to reconcile his personal desires with his destiny to found Rome, written in the 1st century BC by the Roman poet Virgil. Reddish covers, 14 inches by 10 inches, 3 inches thick. Right, red covers, 2 books. I'm not gonna say that to her. Oh, I know the ones. They're among Piero's favorites. He keeps them by my desk. They are not his to keep. By my desk? Oh, okay, they're right there. Pretty. There's a fair amount of wear on these. I hope you don't mind. Wonderful. Those volumes were old even when Piero started to make copies. How long ago was that? 3 years. The Aeneid is not one of my favorite stories, but I understand why it appeals to Piero. Incredible. Aeneas chose his duty to the gods over his lover Dido. Do you think Aeneas' sense of duty appeals to Piero? We all have our vocations. Brother Piero takes his more seriously than most of the others in this abbey. You clearly take your chosen vocation seriously. Andreas, I didn't have a choice in my vocation. Few women do. You're right, of course. Well, let's see what he has to say, but yeah, it is that bad. Is it really that bad? Is being a woman that limiting? Yes! How would you know? True, she knows her life better than I do. Dumb bitch. You're right, of course. I appreciate that you understand how limited our roles and our choices truly are. Even in stories, we are maidens to be rescued and wed, cruel seducers of men, or wizened crones. Like Dido, we ordinary women are merely tools in the tales of men. We can never be the protagonists of our own stories. No woman is exempt from that, from the Empress to a nun. It is our lot. I suppose I understand now why you were not fond of the Aeneid. It's fine poetry. For men. Now, the books, if you please. Illuminata. Thank you. Next, Wretched Garen. This is a printed copy. Green cover, diamond pattern. I do not have the size in the ledger, but hopefully the description is enough. I know the one you're talking about. Breather Edek was reading it. So, wasn't... There we go. The beauty of this book truly belies its ridiculous content. I'm surprised the abbot owns a copy. We don't. It belongs to Amadea Brusco of Lugano. Lugano? It's a Venetian edition that's quite valuable. Highly contested Swiss market town located on the southwestern Alps. The Duke of Como and Milan fought for control over it until it was claimed by the Swiss Confederation in 1513. They loaned it to us 5 years ago. It was subsequently lost, and the abbot has received 3 letters about it. I've certainly seen the brothers enjoying it. The book is not appropriate reading for Benedictine monks. A baby is sold to pirates, raised a servant, then lives a life of adventure, wooing princesses and fighting in tournaments. You forgot the best part. In the end, Garen learns he has royal blood, the son of a duke. Learns. He reigns as a king and dies a pious hermit. What's not to love? Benediction should be dreaming of reconciliation with our Lord, not lusty adventures. I suppose you're right, it's better suited for knaves like me. It is not my place to reprimand anyone for reading stories, least of all you, Andreas. Still, we must be on guard. Fantasy leads to temptation. Temptation has led to the downfall of many men and women. Sometimes yes, but books like this, it's all the same type of fantasy, isn't it? To die better than we are born. And what's the problem with that? Why shouldn't a peasant dream of being a king? There is neither Jew nor Greek, neither slave nor free, neither male nor female, for you are all one in Jesus Christ. We may well be one in Christ, but we are not equal in this world. It isn't this world you should be concerned with, Andreas. But the book, Andreas, we must return it, or would you like the abbot to receive a 4th letter? I hate to see the brothers disappointed, but I understand. It is not my goal to deprive the brothers of their joy, but to return Amadea Brusco's property. The book, please. Yes, ma'am. There is only 1 book left, then you will be freed from bondage. A dark red cover, 8 inches high, 5 inches across, 2 inches thick. Brother Guy, but I'm gonna ask what it is. The description should be sufficient. I don't know why you won't tell me, but alright, I'll find it. Brother Guy. Now that I think about it, Guy has always been guarded about this book, like he was hiding it. Very good, please bring it here. What is this anyway? Huh, maybe I should have learned French at some point. Damn! What is this? Why are you asking so many questions? Just give it to me. I'm trying to see if I can actually remember any French. I haven't asked so many questions. I've asked 1 question twice, and you haven't answered me. This will be remembered. I have good reason to not answer you. Yes? 3 French bishops condemned the book. All copies were to be burned. Its author shared the same fate. What? Why? I don't know, Andreas. It is not my place to question the judgment of one bishop, much less 3. And before you ask, no, I haven't read it, but I know it contains dialogue between love and reason. So the book is dangerous? When did the bishops condemn it? Oh boy. "200 years ago." What? Why? Why is it still here? Because Father Matthias loved books, all books. He didn't want to see it destroyed. Okay, sounds reckless. I can sympathize with him. I'm gonna say it. And he was right to do so. Books shouldn't be destroyed, even if their content is in question. This will be remembered. The Holy Church does not share your opinion. It is their law we must contend with, not your emotions. Fume silently. It is not my place to question the former abbot's decision, but when Father Grenot learned it was in our possession, he wanted it destroyed. How did he even know it was here? Must it be destroyed? I refuse to give it to you if all you're going to do is destroy it. Let's start with this. Mother Cecilia made a note of it in the inventory when she was the librarian. I refuse to give it to you if all you're going to do is destroy it. What? Why not? What are you going to do with it? Read it and become a French heretic? I'm not sure. I'll hide it, keep it safe. Give me that book or a deal is forfeit. I won't tell you anything about Baron Rothvogel. Consider the sound theological reasons for allowing this book to exist. I appeal to your duty as the librarian of this abbey not to destroy this book. I propose a compromise. I will take the book far from the abbey. Fine, take it. I don't know why that would work as a compromise. I want her to talk to me, but like it won't be the end of the world if she doesn't, I feel like. Don't know what's gonna work best, but I'm not giving her this to destroy it. More sound than commendation from 3 bishops of Paris. I mean, are we gonna trust them or me? Oh. Is it just not gonna work, or? Thank you for making my decision so easy. Yeah, that wasn't a good statement. Did you leave university voluntarily, or were you expelled? Let's try the compromise. I'll be gone by the time Father Grenot asks about it, and if you like, you can say I stole it. I doubt he'll make a fuss about me stealing a book he wanted destroyed. I don't like this, Andreas. It feels wrong in my heart. Oh, so this one will work. Did I have a choice on the other thing? I'm unclear. I swear I'll take it far away. It's been out here for years, and besides, how could you have stopped me? I'm trusting you in this, Andreas, against my better judgment. Don't make me regret this. Hell yeah. So she seriously is still not gonna talk to me, though? Now then. Oh! She is going to. Baron Rothvogel, quickly though, I need to finish up here soon. Yeah, she doesn't have time. She may only have time to answer one question, so I should choose carefully. Too many tough decisions. I'm thinking the last two. I think that either of those is not the most interesting. Let's do this one. He also mentioned that Father Matthias had a copy and was looking for another to verify its contents. Do you know anything about the book? I have heard of it, but I have never read it, and I know little about its contents. Great. The subject is broad, but I believe the book deals specifically with the Roman occupation of this land. What about that could have upset Father Matthias so much? I can't claim any deep insights into the former abbot's mind. I wasted my question. I understood him to be a virtuous and charitable man, sometimes to a fault. It's not always best when an abbot considers himself friend to his brothers instead of their shepherd. I feel like she won't answer that honestly either way. Could something in the book have led Father Matthias to a crisis of virtue? Virtue is only found in crisis. Without it, virtues are little more than ideals. So, perhaps there is merit in that idea. Well, I must be off to Mass. Thank you again for your help, Andreas. I suppose you'll be leaving via the crypt? I don't know why you were poking around down there like a grave robber, but that entrance isn't for you. One of the lords of the old keep must have had it built to escape in times of siege. It allows the sisters to access the library without distracting the brothers. Please do not abuse this knowledge. Oh, I will. Of course not, sister. I'm not gonna say that to her. Maybe I could abuse it a little. Thank you, I appreciate your discretion. Good day, Andreas. God be with you. Very productive. Time for my lunch! That's the bell for sects. My brothers will be sitting down for dinner soon. Sext! Monastic hour corresponding to noon, and one of the little hours of prayer followed by dinner. I should see if Otto is around and still wants to eat with me. I think he's working by the guest house below the abbey. Dinner with Otto and Andres. Well, wait, aren't I supposed to have our dinner and supper separate in this? Alright, a few more pages. Okay, so below the abbey, between the guest house and the abbot's house. I got the money for this already, but doesn't seem to have actually updated. Oh, has it? Yeah. Okay. I probably shouldn't go all the way back. Let's see. No one new on this page. Gertrude. Herbalist. Known for friendly personality and her cat, Mousefinger. Guy. Respected for his swift hand, but generally disliked for his mean spirit and two-faced sycophanatic behavior. Father Gano entrusts Guy with writing the Abbey's most important documents. I wonder if I can look at that book that dude wrote in. Margaret, assistant herbalist. Mostly blind from a failed cataract surgery. That's sad. Lucas Kitchener, for the monks of Curso Abbey, works with Brother Wasaf. Alright, do I have anyone else that's new? Edic. Beautiful handwriting, love of anagrams and fish. Midwife. I assume we only talked about her. That's Martin, who's a shithead. Florian. Formerly a mercenary in Poland, Brother Florian is the Abbey's infirmarian. Despite his violent background, he is known for his kindness and calm demeanor. Right. I was gonna say, I'm gonna assume we have everyone, but we don't. Assistant. Innocence and naivete. Alright, do we still have people left? Yeah, we do. Okay. off. Anybody else? You're just like clearing things out. It bothers me. Okay, so that should be good now. It's not, it's still red. Wretched Garin, an Italian chivalric romance written by Andrea de Barbino. In the early 15th century, the titular character rises from impoverished origins to go on heroic adventures and discover his noble parentage. Originally published as a manuscript, it has enjoyed greater success as a printed book. Anything else? In ye olde glossary? God, I kind of wish it would just pull me to new things, because there's a lot in here. Okay. Chronica Clara, the clear chronicle, a history of the universe from creation to 1082, written by the Irish monk Marianus Scotus. So that's it for the glossary. Who do I oh, convenient. See, now it's taking me directly there. Maybe it's just because I had so many. Fine singing voice. I did like him. Okay, we're good now. So, journal. We need to get money to Clara, and we need to go find Otto. Below the Abbey, between the guest house and the Abbot's house. Can I feel like I basically went everywhere. So it doesn't really matter which way I go. We can go to the Old Bailey, through the dorm, through the church? Or would it be... Ooh, if we can get to the cloister. So... maybe through the cemetery to the cloister, and that'll lead us most of the way there. I'm totally gonna remember all of this and do a good job at it. Okay, can I look at this fucking... Hell yes. I wonder what Prior Ferenc was doing with this book. From the Library of the University of Five Churches. The Hungarians call it PEX. That's where Ferenc is from. Doctor of Theology, George of Gran. A friend of his, or did Ferenc steal this? Can I read this? Am I able to read? The Speculum Astronomia, Albertus Magnus's Defense of Astrology. Renowned in the 13th century, Dominican theologian, philosopher, astrologer, and Bishop of Regensburg. A prolific writer, he was known primarily for his work on Aristotle, his knowledge of natural science. Okay. Bastard script, Burgundian, Flemish, not from here, and not recently. What is going on? That's definitely Ferenc's handwriting between the lines and in the margins. I don't know what it matters what I pick. It's, in any case, it's thorough commentary. It looks scribbled. It's not like Ferenc to be so sloppy, and he didn't even blot the ink dry. Libra, Capricorn, Aries, all astrological symbols. What's written below? This is confusing. I apparently know some Greek. That doesn't make any sense. That's not even a word, just a jumble of letters. This must be some kind of cipher. What's the key? Wait, the Volvel I found also has Greek letters on it. They must be connected, but how? I mean, he literally brought the thing up. The outer ring of the Volvel is marked with alchemical symbols, but the cipher has astrological symbols. Of course, each astrological symbol is associated with one of the four elements. I just need to make those associations on the Volvel, and I should be able to solve this cipher. Okay, so do I just need to, like, go steal that thing again? Where did I have to go to find that? Is there any chance that's some journal now? Why would it be? Okay. Was that just the yeah, that had to have been here. Now that I know the connection between the astrological symbols on the cipher and the elemental symbols on the Volvel, Ferenc's note should be easy to decipher. Oh boy. Okay. So, air. Oh, are you helping me? Okay, you are. I was like, I'm not smart enough for all this. Is it helping me? I mean, I'm just gonna go with it for right now. Okay, it wasn't helping me at all. Okay. So that's air. I'm just not seeing this correctly. Glad they put such great white noise in the background of this for me. I mean, that seems right though, isn't it? If I'm in air... Okay, I just didn't change these, I think. So what's that one? Earth. Okay, I was being foolish. Alright. Fire. Okay. Water. Fire again. Air. Earth. Okay. And then Earth. Wait, am I still on Earth? Okay. And then... yeah, Scorpio water. It's the only one I recognize. Gerhard? As in the late brother Gerhard? Yes, it can't be a coincidence. That's not how that's spelled, though. But sure. Hi, Gerhard. Brother Gerhard died sometime last year. How does this connect to him? Is it an anagram? Did he use his name for an abbreviation? Why his name? Harried, hardier, where does the G go? God, I'm sure Edic would know. Don't have the time to solve it through brute force. Let me think. Abbreviation? A lot of letters for an abbreviation. True. Cipher inside of a cipher, perhaps. Okay. So just the Y his name now, and why Hegerhard. Couldn't be Greek, never heard of an Italian or Spaniard named that. Abbreviation and a name. Gerhard is the name. What is H-I? Oh, okay. It's just hello. Hod, Ignata, no, Hink. Oh my god, it's so much simpler. Hic acid. Here lies. Here lies Gerhard. What is the significance? I suppose I should find where Gerhard is buried. The Abbey Cemetery seems like a good place to start. Like a record baby is my achievement. Okay, cemetery. Alright, we figured out a puzzle. We're so smart. Alright, so we're gonna go to the cemetery before we go eat food. Hell yeah. I think this is kind of what I wanted to do anyway, if I recall. Alright. I doubt the tree will be anything. We can probably get back down to this. I don't know if I had... maybe there will be something new now that I've figured something out. No, no. Come on. Pharynx cipher pointed here, but I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Really? Nothing else to do there? There's gotta be something. The apple thing didn't change, right? I don't think that message changed either. Well, what's my next step, bud? I was hoping that something else would come up here. That ain't happening. Okay. Yeah, there's really nothing else. Okay. I guess we just leave it. Alright, go through the cloister. I hate this. I think we just wanted to go straight through. Did I go to the courtyard before? I don't think so. I'm glad you're the one playing this. I don't think I'm smart enough for this game. I don't think you have to be. I think it does a lot of the smart shit for you. But, hello. It probably also really depends on the background you pick, how easy some of this is. Alright, nothing in here. I don't think I was there before, though. Large garden. Aquarium. I feel like I must have gone most of these places. But that doesn't sound familiar. Let's look it up. No, I probably did. Nothing here anyway. Okay. Right, chapter house? Is that where I needed to go? Was I just trying to run through? Let's try it. Let's just try to run through here. Upper Abbey. Martin, the fuck are you doing here? You spying? Go away, Andreas. Can't you see I'm busy? Oh my god. Yeah, let's be an asshole. You know, if you're looking to pilfer from the Baron, I recommend smaller valuables. This'll be remembered. What? What are you talking about? I'm not. Remember the Baron wouldn't keep his riches on the first floor. Small items are easier to trade or sell. You shouldn't be standing out here, though. It's far too obvious. Is it? I mean, be quiet. I'm not doing anything. It's been a busy day. I'm having a break, enjoying the sun. Nothing more. Listen, I'm just trying to help you not get in trouble, idiot. This'll be remembered. Eat shit! I'm done talking. Martin's a little dickhead. Okay, I think this is what I'm after. Indris and Otto. Good day, Master Mailer. Ah, Andreas, good to see you. I trust Clara gave you my message. Afternoon, Indris, Otto. Clara did give me your message. Sorry I missed you this morning. I was still asleep when you came by. The abbot really lets you get away with anything, doesn't he? Leave him be, Otto. I'm hungry. Let's pray. Bless us. I assume Lord. O Lord, and these your gifts, which we are about to receive from your bounty. Through Christ our Lord. Amen. 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 Let's just be nice. How did the morning treat you? Not too bad, thanks. I hurt my damned hand splitting timber to replace a bad beam in the abbot's house. Ooh, I snackied. It's not that bad of an injury, it just galls me that the abbot bleeds us dry and we're expected to do work here when it suits him. Oh, did I accidentally... Oh, I think I accidentally ate. I'm having flashbacks to my Catholic upbringing. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of religion, I expect. I guess we'll eat our cheese. Fuck, I accidentally ate something earlier. I don't know what I ate first. Oh, it's not all that bad. I get a lot of good work from the Abbey. Casting pilgrims' badges isn't really smithing, but I don't mind. Can I eat my crumbs? No? Okay. Anyway, I saw you walking with that Baron, Rothvogel, in the meadow on your way up here. What's that all about? Let's go with the first one. He's here to check on a commission. I understand he was friendly with Father Matthias. He was, though Father Matthias had some misgivings about the Baron. He does seem like he has an unsavory side to him. You've got that right. He's been known to fool around with young women. He's married, of course. Otto, that's only gossip, and it isn't Christian to spread rumors like that. It's not gossip that he beat up that farmer a few years back, old Rannig. May he rest in peace. I think that was the guy whose widow was pissed at him. Well, I wasn't there, so I don't know. But if he did that, yes, it speaks poorly of his character. We had a long conversation on our way up here, but he didn't mention anything about that. What did you talk about then? I mean, no offense, but what does a nobleman have in common with an artist? Wow, what a dick. About my work, Martin Luther could sense my inherent moral quality, Otto. Let's do this. Sure, I imagine you have a lot of time to read when you don't have to worry where your next meal is going to come from. This bitterness and envy are not good for our Christian souls, Otto. It's not envy, Indris. No one should get away with what he does, what this abbey does. No offense to you, Andreas. I don't have any problems with the books that the abbey makes. I mean, I never did learn to read, but if people are paying the abbey to make them, it doesn't bother me. No, I understand. I see why people resent the abbot's rule. He's a harsh lord. This will be remembered. Oh, Otto, did you see that the Bowers sheep escaped the grazing fields again? No, but I'm not surprised. Martin was supposed to fix that fence, and he probably did a bad job at it. Martin, you little shithead. Oh my god, the skeleton. Fantastic. He's always in a foul mood, and he could be the laziest soul in Tassing. He can't even hold a hammer properly. Married and a father at such a young age, and he barely lifts a finger for his wife or child. On top of that, he's a damned thief, and before you say it, Entrance, that's more than just gossip. Look at him over by the guest house. He's probably figuring out what he can steal with the least amount of effort. Yeah, he's born shirker, sure enough. I know one when I see one. Especially when you look in a mirror. Speaking of the Bowers sheep, their ewes are shorn and their women will be spinning it soon, Otto. I got it, Endress. No need to tease. What God wants to happen will happen. Looks like a storm's coming. We should probably get back to it. Right, I'll catch up in a moment, Indris. Oh, Andrews, say hello to Eva for me if you get a chance. I think that was... maybe that was the other person in the house I was living in? I can look it up. Of course. I should return to work in the scriptorium until later. Work. I think we'll try to finish out a day before I stop, but I'm not sure how long it's going to take. I'm going to take another quick break, though. We get to listen to the sweet, sweet sound of rain. I will be right back. again. I think I'm gonna tentatively say that I'll play like 30 more minutes. Hopefully that gets us through a day, but if it doesn't, then I don't know. I know that this is a longer game than what I've played so far on stream, so I'm tempted to say that I'll do like a couple more streams this week than I normally would. I'll have to think about if I'm gonna do that tomorrow or maybe Tuesday. I will let you guys know, but I just get the feeling that if I don't do that, this is gonna take me like a million months. And I do wanna, I'm enjoying it, so I think that doing a few extra streams, since I have the time right now anyway, would be kinda nice. Okay. So, what did we learn? Lunch is done was nice just catching up with Otto and Indris, but it's about time I head back to the scriptorium. Okay. Oh, fine, I'll do my job. I'll go there more directly this time than I did before. Theoretically. I can't go in there. Let me see if it even says it. No, it doesn't. Okay. Anything exciting in the guest house? Oh, hello. Whomst. Oh, okay. God be with you, Andreas. Thanks. Thanks, Miklas. Alright. Is he just gonna tell me you shit again? Alright. Let's try to be more direct this time. Oh. JK. Hello, Carl. Who are you? Oh, hello, Andreas. Hello, Carl. You seem busier than usual today. I'm behind in my work. I went up to the shrine of St. Moritz this morning to pray for his aid. The candle I lit had all but burned away. I was there so long. Now I need to catch up. Your dedication is impressive. Oh, well, truth be told, I only started going to the shrine more often when Helena became pregnant. Her mother had trouble in childbirth, so I've been paying visits to Moritz's hand and Satya's shrine to pray for their aid. I kinda want to tell him the second one, but I also want to be nice. I hope the saints hear your prayers. Thank you, Andreas, so do I. Hey, Matthew! God bless you! Hello, Brother Matthew, what are you doing out here? I thought you were aware that in addition to my role as the Kiersau's sacrist, I attend to the shrine of St. Moritz. He's the patron of Tassing and Kiersau both, so it is my duty to ensure his reliquary is well cared for. The shrine is always beautifully kept. Whenever I visit, I always leave inspired. I'll be nice. I'll be nice about the weird hand. The martyrdom of St. Moritz provides inspiration to us all. You are familiar with the life of St. Moritz, are you not? Let's do the first one again. Let's be nice. I've been so focused on my masterpiece, I never had a moment to learn about St. Moritz, which is funny because I literally did read about it, but all the same. Well, you ought to learn something about Tassing's patron saint while you're here. By all means. St. Moritz is most widely known for his martyrdom at the hands of the Romans. I know, like, it's, they kind of set it up at the very beginning, because you could choose to have it stylized or not, and it said, like, what each person's means, but it's basically just, like, yeah, people's positions determine what their font is, and I've already seen it happen once, but, like, it can change as you learn more about a person, so if you have, like, a first impression of someone as being, like, uneducated, and then you find out that they actually do know a lot about something, like, it'll change to match that, so... yeah, it's cool. It's a nice little shorthand for, like, who someone is, what they know, where they're at in life, that kind of thing, but it can change. Okay, he protected a town of Christians from slaughter, and in turn, he and his legion were decimated. What do you mean, his legion? Wouldn't that mean he was a Roman soldier? Yes, he was a Roman citizen and led a legion made up entirely of Christians into Bavaria. Also, you can see, like, the typos that happen, which are... cute, but make reading difficult occasionally. When he refused to kill the Christians, even though they were traitors to Rome, the emperor had his legion massacred. What's Rome? Though outshone by its northern neighbor Florence, Rome is still the seat of power for the Catholic Church and an impressive center for the arts. All the little drawings are wildly delightful. Most of the pilgrims who visit come knowing only this, if anything, about his life. However, Tassing venerates St. Moritz because he was the one to convert the town and save it from destruction. Yes, I've been hearing about some of the pagan history in town. There are some in Tassing who still cling to the pagan traditions. Yes, God save them. St. Moritz and his legion were snowed into this pass, and the pagan townsfolk refused to aid them. The daughter of the town's leader, Satya, was moved in spirit and snuck from the town to convert. She led Moritz to a spring, and as soon as she was baptized, the snow melted, revealing all manner of fruits. Moritz and his legion were saved by these miraculous gifts. The town was converted, and the rebels fled into the mountains. I think I saw something about this already, but she too was martyred for her faith by the rebels inhabiting the town. Now her shrine protects Tassing from harm. I guess that's all we can say. You are welcome, Master Mailer. God bless you. Thanks, Matthew. Till later, brother. Can I talk to any of these bloodborne-ass looking people? Apparently not. I think, yeah. I could go here and see if the cat's still outside. Yes! Pet mouse finger. Wonderful. Extremely unrealistic though, because this cat would not stay outside in this rain. Can I go in here? Oh, I didn't go in here before either. Sister Gertrude dries and stores all of her herbs here. Okay. Back to the Abbey. Okay. Important cat detour. Yeah, just use the cloister. Try to be focused. Oh, hello. Good day, Andres. I don't think we've met yet. God give you health, Master Mailer. Brother Sebhat, I'm surprised to see you still here. As am I, but I will be leaving soon, returning to Rome. I and my bishop regret that we could not reciprocate Father Rodolph's generosity earlier. He showed much kindness to our priests at the Council of Constance many, many years ago. Meeting of bishops that took place between 1414 and 1418 in the Diocese of Constance to end the Papal Schism. It was also notable for the condemnation and capture of the Bohemian theologian Jan Hus. Will you remain in Rome? That's up to my bishop, but I will miss these mountains in any case. You should travel to Ethiopia, Master Mailer. See the highlands. God has blessed my home with a wondrous beauty. I would love to, someday. I still need to return to Nuremberg and open up my workshop. Yes, someday. Until then, if you are ever in Rome, I may still be around. I've only made it as far south as Florence, but I'd like to see Rome. By the way, if you have some time in the next few days, it would be nice to share a meal with you and some of the townsfolk. The townsfolk? I am accustomed to strange looks, especially in rural places like these, but I have kind words with the baker and his wife. Oh yes, the Albans, Ulrich and Gret. I haven't met them yet, I don't think. Wonderful. I offered to tell a story to the children and their mothers over a meal someday. Gret seemed excited about the idea, but I would be more comfortable if you were there as well. I can certainly make time. Thank you, Andreas. I look forward to it. God give you health. I wonder if that will save in my journal. It's not. I feel like really unclear about what saves and what doesn't. Maybe I'll write it down. I started a little notebook entry, but it was just controls. I haven't really done anything. Subhat, food with baker. You probably don't need to do stuff like that, but I just worry, especially since I'm not going to be, possibly not going to be playing this sequentially. I don't want to miss things. Alright, it's the baker. Ulrich and Subhat. Priest from the Ethiopian Church in Rome visiting Kyrsa to repay a gift given at the Council of Constance. Ulrich, town baker, known for his piety. Let's do the thing again. Oh, no, it cleared. Okay, glossary. Bavaria, powerful duchy in the southeastern Holy Roman Empire. It's east of Swabia and north of Tyrol. Tasing and Kyrsa sit in the extreme south of the duchy near the border with Tyrol. Do I have anything else in the old glossary? No. Okay. Alright. No. No church for me. I wonder if it's worth looking at the grave again that I couldn't get anything out of earlier. Will the rain have changed things? No. Damn it. There's gotta be something else happening there, but I don't know what. And nothing else highlighted still. Nope. Okay. Alright. To work. I'm gonna get yelled at, aren't I? This isn't your work. Okay. Sick. Brother Edict, this work. I don't know where to start. Inconsistent spacing, rough strokes. You're working like you want to see this place closed. Brother Prior, I am working to the best of my abilities, and I dispute your criticism. I may not be fast, but I still have my talent. Praise be to God. Brother Guy, why are you still on this page? What's wrong with you? Normally you're so reliable. God, it really was nicer in here earlier. Many apologies, Brother Prior. I will work harder. Piero, I can't believe this. Baron Rothvogel has come to check his progress, and this? This is all you have? You should have finished this months ago. Is your mind so corrupted by age that you didn't notice the seasons have changed? Well, you're not the one who will have to answer for it, so why should you care? Typical. I would love to tell him to shut up, but... Excuse me, Prior Ferenc, I believe your point is made. Andreas, I will remind you that I am the master of the scriptorium and you are a guest here. I agree, Brother Prior. Brother Piero's work is unacceptably slow. This guy's an asshole. I should have been meaner to him earlier. You are insufferable, Brother Guy. Oh God, give me the patience to endure this. Please, everyone, this is my work and I'll accept responsibility for it. Prior Fenric is right. Oh boy. He's here. Prior Ferenc, is this mine? It must be, yes? It is, my lord. I can explain... No, I don't want excuses. I've come all this way and I have to be honest. I expected more. It's nowhere near finished and the style is... Well, it's very old-fashioned. I thought I made my desires clear. I feel like my generosity toward Kyrsa is being taken advantage of. Am I the fool in this sad story? No, of course not, my lord. Never. We can fix this, of course. Of course. We only want to accommodate you. Ah, Andreas, good to see you again. My lord. Okay, how should I respond? How should I respond to this? The abbot already seems annoyed. Just nod, don't irritate the abbot. Simply addressing him as my lord would be appropriate. Greet him with his Christian name. You are brothers and comrades in art. Hee hee. It acknowledges him respectfully without being overly familiar. This will be remembered. Father Gurno, why not have Andreas complete the rest of the illustrations? He's clearly capable. Well, my lord, why not have Brother Guy complete it if speed is your No, I'm not talking about the script. That's fine. But the art, the illustrations. I want Andreas to do the others. Of course, I mean, if Andreas is alright with it. If it takes the pressure off Brother Piero, I'd be delighted to complete the work. There we have it. I hope this allays your concerns, my lord. Excellent. By the way, Father Abbot, am I still welcome at your table for supper? Naturally, my lord. Wonderful. I'd like Andreas to join us. I mean, I feel like it's a big deal to do it, but I also did already make plans, so let's see what happens. This will be remembered. Nonsense, you can eat with them any day. I'm only here for the evening. Well, Father? Well, that would be quite unusual. Unusual or not, I doubt that my good friend, the Prince Bishop, would deny additional guests at his table. What do you think? I understand. Yes, you're right, of course. Andreas might join us for supper. I look forward to it. Okay. Do I get to go tell the people that I'm not gonna have food with them after all? I still feel bad. Boy. You had this planned. You must have put your hook in the Baron this morning when you ambushed him in town. Oh, go to hell, Ferric. This is beyond ridiculous. Listen to yourself. Brother Prior, Andreas is not to blame for any of this. I am. Yes, you are, and you've embarrassed me, the abbot, and the abbey. Prior Ferenc is right, of course. No wonder we don't get more commissions. Guy, can you stop flattering the prior for 1 minute? I kind of want to yell at my boss, but like I'm not sure what that gets me. Let's do it. Fuck it. If anyone is the embarrassment here, it's you, Ferenc. Brothers! If you please, Sister Zedna and I would prefer it if you could keep the noise down. It sounds like Samson slaying the Philistines in here. Of course. Go back to work, everyone. Boy. Well, that was not wonderful, but there's nothing to be done about it now. I'll finish my work here and wash up in the lavatorium for supper at the abbot's table. Can I, like... No, can I go home? I have things to do. I want those people to know why I'm not coming. Do I have time for that? Lauren's invited me to eat at the abbot's table. I'm not sure I'm welcome, but I can't refuse the invitation. I should wash up the lavatorium in the cloister, then join the brothers in the refectory. Klaus is going to be annoyed with that I'm missing dinner with the Druckers again. Can I do anything about that? Would it be a waste of time to go all the way back to town? Like, can I even? Maybe I shouldn't stress about it. But I feel stressed about it. Right, where was the lavatorium? I went there by accident earlier. Okay. Let's go through the dormitory this time. I haven't been doing that. I was going through the cemetery. I might sneeze. I'm so sorry. Oh boy. Excuse me. Okay, church. Cloister. Is that just what I have to do? Yeah, okay. I think it was the further down door. No, wait, no, it was that. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, is that what this was? Yeah. Piero, Andreas, I'm so glad you'll be joining us for supper, though the circumstances are unusual to be sure. I won't be able to speak with you, none of the brothers will, but it will be good to have you with us. Is he like covered in soap? What's happening here? That's a shame, I always enjoy our talks. Now, the same doesn't apply to you at the Abbot's table, you can talk all you like. Though I wouldn't recommend it, Father Abbot does not look kindly on idle chatter. I wish you could take my place, you deserve the honor. Anyway, I'm sorry for how the prior treated you. It's not fair, it's humiliating. Oh, no, my son. There's no need to worry about me or my pride. And we all need a taste of humility from time to time to keep our feet on this earth. No, Andreas, you are my pride. I cannot claim to have taught you much, but I am proud to have known you and your work. What a sweetie. And when you leave all of us at Kearsarge Abbey behind, you can call upon your friend Lorenz, the Baron of Rothfogel, to help you in your career. There's nothing wrong with your style, it's not old just because a nobleman says so. Don't trouble yourself over it. Time passes for us all, things change, the future will right over the present. You need not fear it, any of it, so long as you remain true to yourself and God. Now I must hurry to the refectory to join my brothers. I will see you inside. Washing my hands. Hell yeah. Okay. Where am I going now? Refectory. Oh, straight down. Okay. Right? Maybe there's a different door, because that's large garden. Yeah. Oh boy. Andreas, glad you could join us. Thank you, my lord. Father Godot, Father Thomas, Prior Ferenc. Matthew. Simon Peter answered, "You are the Messiah, the Son of the living God." Oh, the Gospel of Matthew. Wonderful. Jesus replied, "Blessed are you, Simon, son of Jonah, for this was not revealed to you by flesh and blood, but by my Father in heaven. And I tell you that you are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of Hades will not overcome it." Have you read much Matthew, Andreas? Not really, to be honest. Ahem. It will give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven. Whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth will be loosed in heaven. Then he ordered his disciples not to tell anyone that he was the Messiah. Whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven. That reminds me, Father Godot, have you read anything by Martin Luther? I can't say that He has some incredible ideas about the church. Brilliant, I think. I could learn to read better. My lord, is the meal to your liking? I believe I remember you enjoying our quail on your last visit. The quail? My god, Father Abbot, the quail's fine, but don't you think Luther's ideas are worth discussing? He's talking about the future of the church, shaking things up in a way I don't think we've seen before. Father Thomas, you see value in his ideas, do you not? My lord, I mean no offense, but I do not. Brother Matthew, yes? How appropriate. What are your thoughts on Luther's attacks on the church's sale of indulgences? Baron, please do not involve the other brothers in this conversation. Fine, fine. What about Andreas? Certainly a man who attended the same university as Martin Luther can spare some thoughts on his work. Getting spicy. He's really put me in a difficult position. Alright, why not join a debate made to bring everyone closer to understanding the truth? I need to be quiet, or to hell with the abbot. If he can't handle a little criticism, he isn't fit to sit at the fancy table. I'm a troublemaker. I'm not gonna be that much of a troublemaker. Because the abbot will be furious with me, that's why. Fuck it, let's go. This will be remembered. Ah, a debate, excellent. Why not start with the 95 Theses? Enough! Andreas, you should know better. Lord Rothvogel, you are our guest and held in high esteem, but you have worn out my patience. You will not be discussing Luther's work with Andreas Thomas Matthew or with any other brother. Is that clear? I suppose, Father, it is your abbey, but you're taking too much offense at this, and you're far too afraid of change. Whether it's from Luther or someone else, reform is coming to the church. You had better accept it. I might drink some water during this drama. What? Neither you nor Martin Luther dictate change to the Holy Church on their whim. I want to see like how angry everyone looks. Mostly no one looks angry except for the people at the table. Everyone's just surprised, except for this guy. This talk is beyond insulting. It's blasphemous, outrageous. How dare you? I see. I have overstepped my bounds, and I suppose I have ruined everyone's supper. My apologies. In spite of the unpleasantness, I will make good on my manuscript payment and the donation of my copy of Historia Tasse. If you cannot accept what the future will bring, perhaps it's time for you to come to terms with your past. Well, no need to overstay my welcome. Fathers, brothers, Andreas, good night. Womp. Y'all pissed off the rich benefactor. Why, Andreas? Why did you engage him? I expect better of you. Now then, I must ask you to leave so I can speak to the brothers in chapter privately. Father Piero, please accompany Andreas out. I will take my leave as well. Good night. I'm in trouble. Don't worry about Father Gurneau and the Baron. I'm sure it will all be fine by morning. I hope Father Abbot can see that the Baron's heart is in the right place, even if he picked the wrong time to express himself. That seems unlikely. It may be so, but we must never lose hope. In any case, I do hope the Baron respects the Abbot's wishes for the rest of his stay, for everyone's sake. Brother Piero, what do you think of Martin Luther's ideas? Ha! That is for the younger and wiser men than me to decide. I am just a monk, thank God. Good night, my son. Alright, do I have to walk all the way home? Or will I magically be there? Oh, I gotta walk home. I should get some sleep. An awkward supper. Alright, supper ended badly. An argument erupted between the Baron and the Abbot. Hopefully it will all get worked out in the morning. I should head back to my room with the Gertners and get some sleep. And that's it for the journal, right? Okay, good. Alright. Can I get home? Where am I at? I guess I'm there. So I can go down to the guest house and then to the meadow, I think. Alright. So, theoretically, I can get home, go to sleep, and call it here. But we'll see what getting home actually involves. I wouldn't be surprised if it was more involved. There's a lamp still burning in the guest house. Yeah, we're not going home. Lorenz must still be awake. I wonder how he's doing. What was he thinking? He's a baron, but he couldn't have expected that to go well. The storm doesn't seem to be letting up anytime soon. A poor night for stargazing. I should get back to the gardeners. I don't know, what if I can go check out the guest house? Will anyone answer? No, they won't. Okay. I just gotta go home. Meadow! Huh? Oh no. What? What the fuck? Are you alright, Master Mailer? Did you see that in the aqueduct? The ghost? I don't want to be logic brain. Maybe? It could be a Roman, maybe even an old pagan. Wouldn't be the first time people have seen ghosts around these parts. Interesting. Have you ever seen one? Usually around the ruins. Who knows how many restless Romans lie beneath those stones? Well, I think I found Johann's last lost sheep. I'm going to head home. Take care, Master Mailer. Well, thank you, Till. A ghost! Irises, beautiful. The figures in the shrine to St. Christopher are quite nice. Forest. Ooh, I would love to go to the forest, but it's a horrible idea. Snowdrops are the only flowers that can bloom this early in spring at this altitude. The mill. I would love to just fuck around, but the shrine to St. Moritz, the statue looks ancient. Columbine looks like it's coming in early. What? Pale horse, still on the floor. Are you alright in there? Matins, the pale horse death. Oh god. Monastic hour corresponding to 2 a.m. Fuck, I'm out late. What is happening? Sister, listen to my voice. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Yes. Yes, Father, I hear you. Am I here? Is this now? Yes, you are with us, and this is now. Oh, man. I apologize, Andreas. I imagine that must have been quite alarming. Is she alright? She is, yes. Sister Amelie is a mystic, gifted with visions, when God sees fit to give her one. Some are more frightening than others. What is she doing in there? Does she live in the church? She lives there, yes. I'm a little surprised you haven't noticed her before. If you came to Mass more often, you would see that I give her communion through a window to her cell. Her cell? She is an anchoress, a religious hermit, so devoted to God that she has enclosed herself in a cell next to the church. She is dead to the world, but continues a life of prayer and religious contemplation. And sometimes, ever so rarely, she receives great and terrible visions. Is she local to Tassing, or was she a nun at Kirsau? Neither. She came here from a Benedictine abbey in Lower Bavaria after it burned down. I am her confessor and caretaker. Many anchoresses are not literate. I write down her visions to help interpret them. I thought all of the monks and nuns at Kirsau could read, even poor Brother Volkbert. I don't think I've run into him, but I'm not sure. Or maybe he just didn't talk to me much. Thank you, Father Thomas. I must rest now. Okay, so see her font change because her status changed. Of course, sister. Sounds like she's in a great deal of pain. She is. She feels a pain that is both physical and spiritual. Her spiritual pain comes from her revelations. They come and go. I try to address them as best I can. The physical pain comes from a deformity in her spine and aching in her joints. I know of no cure for that save prayer to the Almighty. Sister Amelie was saying she had a vision of death. Could someone be in danger? Oh, no, don't rush to judgment. Her visions are divine and powerful, but they could have many meanings. Some of her revelations take years to comprehend. Some may never be understood at all as God wills it. Still, the argument at dinner was quite troubling. Perhaps it has cast a shadow over our thoughts. Now then, the good sister appears to have fallen back to sleep. I must prepare for bed myself. Good night, Andreas. Good night, Father. This poor lady. I feel terrible. I probably don't want to go there. Don't want to go to the mill. Can I tell him I'm so sorry I didn't come to dinner? No, I can't. Damn it. Actually, I'm not sure if I wanted to go this way. I made the right choice. Hello? What are all these cats doing out in the rain? Why don't you have a place to be? Wonderful. Alright, let me look at my map. Am I going the right way? Medieval cats, yeah. They rule. I genuinely don't know where I'm going. Okay. There's probably a better way to do this then. So I'm trying to remember how I came in and I don't really. Probably I'll go back from where I am, because I wasn't around here, I don't think, earlier. Ah, no, let's just wander and find out. Oh, okay, maybe this is the right way, actually. North Town, Bakery, Town Commons. Probably just swirl around. Oh, okay, perfect. Gertner Farm. Hello. Can I please pay you my rent? Please? Please, could I pay you my rent? Please. Please, ma'am. I just have to go to bed. Alright, hopefully in the morning I can give it to them then. So I don't think there's anything here. Alright, we're gonna go to bed. Let's go to bed and see what happens, then I'll stop after that. Just in case it does like a whole thing when I do it. It's getting late, I should get some rest. Go to sleep. Get my little nightcap. Big, long, difficult day. Alright. Wow, did I sleep late or is that when I'm supposed to get up? Time to get back to work. Okay, I'm gonna go. Let's tentatively say that I'll come back tomorrow. We'll theoretically also say around the same time though. I might... Let's think about this. Let's say noon, which would be literally the same time as I did today, tomorrow. And if I fall through in that, then it'll be noon on Tuesday. But I just think I want to do more than Sundays for this, since it is going to be longer, and since I'm into it, I don't want to, just like wait a few days in between. So, thanks for hanging out. This has been great so far. Looking forward to playing more. So I will see you either tomorrow or the next day. Alright, bye!